Athletics, another Carifta champion, 12.11 seconds on official time.
Yeah, ready up the high field and track, she's spreading it. Okay?
Mark will take second. 12:59.
12.59 seconds is the time for Clark, who comes in second, and Swan, 12.85, takes third. Up next is heat number 3. Ashley Johnson of Fast Forward runs out of lane number 1. Anthony Brooks, Phoenix Track, is in 2. Giggity Jellin of Swift Athletics runs out of lane number 3. Melvin Gibson is running out of touch in lane number 4. Aaliyah Marshall of DTSB Wolfbach in lane number 5. Elena Griffith of Jumpers Inc. in 6. And Rayonese Jarrett of GB Invictus runs out of lane number 7.
Attention coaches, attention athletes. Can we get our under 15 and under 13 boys and girls to report for the 100 meters, please? 100 meter prelims. Under 15 boys and girls, under 13 boys and girls, please report.
Once again, we're getting ready for the start of the third heat of the under 20 girls 100 meters. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third of 5. Third of 5 heats under 20 girls. And Melvin Gibson is running on a touch. Will take heat number 3, 12.55 is her time on the clock. That's Melvin Gibson running on a touch. Jalen takes second, 12.96. And Brooks moves on to third with 13.64 seconds. Up next is the fourth heat of the under 20 girls 100 meters. Samaya Adley of Swift Athletics runs on lane number 1. Maya Knowles fast track in lane 2. Zaria Fowler, Jumpers Inc. is in 3. Lanisha Lubin, Bahamas Speed is in 4. Peyton Knowles, Unique Athletics in 5. Samara Chili runs out of lane number 6 for Noble Preparatory. And Sienna Dean of Fast Forward runs out of lane number 7.
That's all under 15 boys long jump competitors. Under 15 boys long jump competitors, please report.
Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. That is the, and my apologies.
Again, we're getting ready for heat 4.
They were testing the gun. We're getting ready for heat number 4 of 5 of the under 20 girls 100 meters. First, the qualifying standard 11.78 seconds. And once again, the top 8 will advance by time. And we only have 2 competitors in this fourth heat of the under 20 girls 100 meters. And out in front, that is lane number 5, Unique Athletics, Peyton Knowles, 12.56 her time on the clock, 12.59 for the win. With Dean coming in second, 13.70 seconds. Now moving on to the final heat of the under 20 girls 100 meters. Running out of lane number 2. Kira Bastin of Jumpers Inc. runs out of lane number 2. Dwayna Knowles of Noble Preparatory runs out of lane number 3. Kaylee Pratt, 90 Degrees, runs out of lane 4. Phoebe Thompson, Speed Begins, runs out of lane number 5. Kelly Brown, DTSP Wolfpack, runs out of lane number 6. And Shania Major of Swift Athletics runs out of lane number 7. This is the final heat of the under 20 girls, 100
Final
meters.
heat on the track for the under 20 girls, 100-meter dash. Lane 2 is Kira Baston, Jumpers Inc. Noble Preparatory lined up in 3. Brianna Knowles, lane 4, 90 Degrees, Kylie Pratt. Lane 5, Phoebe Thompson, Speed Begins, one of our great standout junior athletes. Lane 6, Kelly Brown, DTSP Wolfpack. And lane 7, Shania Major, Swift Athletics. Final heat of the girls, under 20, 100 meters, lined up and ready to go. Baston 2, Knowles 3.
Once again, getting ready for the final heat of the under 20 girls, 100 meters. Baston in 2, Knowles in 3, Pratt in 4, Thompson in 5, Brown in 6, and Major in 7. The top 8 will advance to the final by time, which will be run later on today. Carifta qualifying standard, 11.78 seconds. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Final heat of the under 20 girls 100 meters, and it's a very close one, but up in the middle you have Phoebe Thompson. Speed Begins pulling away, and it will all be Phoebe Thompson. 12.28 is the unofficial time on the clock. 12.27 seconds on the clock for Phoebe Thompson, winning the final heat of the under 20 girls 100 meters. 12.91 goes to Brown, and 12.92 Shania Major. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the 21st Annual Star Performance Track Classic, powered by Star Trackers. We are live here at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. We have a full day of track and field. And we want to invite you down, if you're able to come and get and see some very good performance by our junior athletes who are trying to qualify for Carifta, which is going to be held during the Easter weekend in Grenada. Up next on the track is the first of 6 heats of the under 20 boys 100 meters. The meet record is 10.35 seconds set by Wayne McCoy back in 2021, and 10.35 seconds. The Carifta qualifying standard, 10.55 seconds. Running on the lane number 1, we have Royal St. Fleur of Panthers Track. Running on lane number 2, Kyle Russell, Leap of Faith. Running on the lane number 3, Corey Wright, Bahamas Speed. Running on the lane number 4, Carifta Champion, Swift Athletics, Carlos Brown Jr., who has already qualified for Carifta for this year. Running on lane number 5, Roadrunners Trent Ford. Running on lane number 6, Noble Preparatory Jared Thompson. And rounding up the field, GB Invictus Kaylin Maycock. This is heat 1 of 6 of the under 20 boys 100 meters. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first heat And Carlos Brown Jr. already out in front for Swift Athletics. And it's all Carlos Brown, 10.74 easily. 10.72 the official time. Slightly off the Carissa qualifying standard. Wright, 11.39 takes second, and Ray Caucus third, 11.363. Up next is heat number 2. Dominique Stubbs, a fast forward, will run out of lane number 1. Benjamin McKinney, Jumpers Inc., runs out of lane number 2. Kyle Bean of Bahama Speed will run out of lane number 3. Jeremiah Adderley, DTSP Wolfpack in 4. Quentin Gordon of Speed Begins runs out of lane number 5. Jayon Joseph, Noble Preparatory is in 6. And rounding out the field in lane number 7, representing GB Invictus, Solomon Heald.
Noble Preparatory, Jayon Joseph. And lane 7, ran Bahama Invictus, Solomon Heald. As a reminder, the top 8 will advance by time to the final. And we're getting ready for heat 2 of 6, the under 20 boys 100-meter dash. Heat 2 of 6, the under 20 boys 100 meters. Oh, we have to reset back. Again, Thompson 1, McKinney 2, Bay 3. Gordon 5, Joseph is in 6. 10.55.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for heat number 2 of the under 20 boys 100 meters. Dominic Stubbs runs out of lane number 1 for fast forward. Benjamin McKinney in 2, Jumpers Inc. Kyle Bean, Bahama Speed in 3. Jeremiah Adderley in 4, DTSP Wolfpack. Quentin Gordon, Speed Begins in 5. Jayon Joseph, Noble Preparatory in 6. And Solomon Heald of GB Invictus will run in lane number 7. The Carifta qualifying standard is 10.55 seconds.
Clean start for heat 2 of 6, the under 20 boys.
Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is heat number 2. And up the middle, Jeremiah Adderley of DTSP Wolfpack, 10.76 seconds his time on the clock. But let's see what the official time is. And that was Jeremiah Adderley, 11.07 seconds, his official time on the clock. Gordon takes second, 11.64. Once again, Adderley, 11.07 seconds.
Thank you, Philip. Over here
Up
at
next is
Mr.
heat number
The
3
under 15 girls. The meet record is 29.
of the under 20 boys 100 meters. We have Lewis Speeding will run on the touch out of lane number 1.
The under 15 girls, quick step athletics. Amaya Smith.
Jaleel Moss, Obama Speed will run in 2. Chiquito Thomas, Swift Athletics in 3.
24.24
Terrell
meters.
Thompson, a fast forward in 4. Mako Carey, 90 degrees in 5. Imari Meezer, Noble Preparatory in 6. And Rihanna Todd of Star Elite will run on lane number 7.
George, Blue Chip Athletics. Elizabeth Prosper, Blue Chip Athletics. Tajane Green, Blue Chip Athletics. William Higgs, Blue Chip Athletics. Malia Strong, Blue Chip Athletics. Malia Farquharson, Blue Chip Athletics. Stania Woodside, Blue Chip Athletics. Paris Leons, Quick Step Athletics. Carrington. To you, Philippa.
Over to you, Mr. Starter.
Once again, this is heat number 3 of the under 20 boys 100 meters. Sweeting in 1, Moss in 2, Thomas 3, Thompson 4, Carey 5, Meezer 6, and Todd runs out of lane number 7. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Heat number 3, under 20 boys, 100 meters. And look in the middle of the track, Thomas and Thompson, and it will be fast forward, Terrell Thompson, 11.10. But it says Williams out in lane number 8, 11.09 seconds. Thompson takes second, 11.10. And Carey comes third, 11.22. So out in lane number 8, Williams takes that third heat. Up next is heat number 4 of the under 20 boys 100 meters. Once again, the crystal qualifying standard, 10.55 seconds. Shanton Hamilton will run out of lane number 1, representing Panthers track. Lane 2, Morgan Miller, Quick Step Athletics. Matthew Steve, RK Athletics, runs out of lane number 3. Trevon Clark, Fast Track, will run on lane number 4. Lavon Parker of Golden Eagles will run on lane number 5. Kendy's Hart, TTSP Wolfpack in 6. Lauren Nemo runs out of lane number 7 for Swift Athletics. And Clavies Robinson of GB Heats Athletics runs out of lane number 8.
All of those finalists, if you've already
Heat number 4 is underway, ladies and gentlemen. Hamilton, Miller, Steve, Clark, Parker. And who will it be? Look like Lavon Parker of Golden Eagles. 10.96 unofficially his time on the clock. And it says it was Teron Clark of Fast Track. Will take it, 10.96. It was very close between Parker and Clark. But we will wait for the official results.
About to get on the way. The under 17 girls, high jumpers. The meet record is 1.60
We
meters.
also have
Guys
field
will
events going on, and right now being
and the perfect
announced
qualifying
is
standard
the
is 1.63
under 17
meters. Here
girls
your athletes
high jump.
competing. Adriana Pratt, leap of Paris Roll, leap of faith. Bernice Kemp, Harry Murray. Kiara Williams, speed capital. Angelique Dean, speed capital. And leap of faith, Verna Roll. Those are your athletes competing in the under 17 girls high jump. Correct to qualifying standard, 1.63 meters.
On the track for the heat 5 of 6
Up
the
next
under
is heat
20
number
boys
5
100
of the under
meters.
20
They're
boys
setting
100
their block
meters.
in lane 1.
Ahmad
Darling
Darling and
Jr.,
Panther Strack in
Panther
1.
Straka 2.
Jamarion Swain,
Jamarian
GBA
Swain,
Victus in
Grand
2.
Bahama Invictus. Lane
Theron
3,
Evans,
Courtney
Andres
Evans,
Heats in
Andros
3.
Heat. Lane
Najee
4,
McBride, Star
Star
Elite
Elite,
in lane
BJ
number 4.
McBride. Lane
Jonathan
5 is
Harris
fast forward,
is fast
Jonathan
forward in lane
Harris.
number 5.
Lane 6, Grand Bahama East,
Rotario Tate of
Rosario
Grand Bahama
Tate.
Heat in
Lane
lane number
7,
6.
Quick 7 Athletics,
Keanu Miller
Keanu
runs on lane number
Miller.
7, representing
Lane
Quick Step
8,
Athletics.
Eleuthera
And in lane number 8,
Theron Petit
Theron
Frere.
Petit Ferrer of Eleuthera runs out of lane number 8. This is heat 5 of the under 20 boys 100 meters.
The under 20
Heat
boys
number
and fast
5 is
forward
underway,
race
ladies
number
and
4
gentlemen, and
Theron
already pulling
Theron
away from the field. That is
Harris.
Harris of
Harris
fast
on top.
forward.
Running 1 and 2.
10.93, the
10.93
unofficial time
officially
on
on
the
the
clock.
clock for
And it
Harris.
is Harris,
10.92 goes to
10.92
Harris.
seconds. Harris takes heat number 5.
McBride
McBride comes in
11.09
second,
to
11.09.
second.
And in
Swain will
third,
take third,
Swain, 11.77
11.77.
seconds. Once again, the top 8
Final
times
heat
will move
lining up
on
for
to
the
the
under
finals
20
that will
boys
be run
100
later
meters.
today.
10
We are
plus
now
5
moving on
miles
to
per
the
the
final
qualifying
heat of
standard
the under
here
20
are your
boys
competitors.
100 meters.
In lane 1, Kenny
Lane
Moxie
number 1,
Jr.,
representing
Panther
Panther Strack,
Straka,
is Kenny
a
Moxie
Christmas
Jr.
standout, already a
Calvin
qualifier
Mason,
in
Swift
the
Athletics, in
pole
lane
vault.
number 2.
He is a medalist for the
Salim
Bahamas.
Forbes, Speed
That's
Begins,
1.
in
Lane
lane
2,
number 3.
Swift Athletics,
Aiden Kelly of
Calvin
Golden
Mason.
Eagles
Lane
runs out of
3,
lane number
Speed
4.
Begins, Salim
Keldon
Forbes.
Wims,
Lane
Core
4,
Athletics, in 5.
Golden Eagles,
Jaron
10.7
Marshall,
kilometers
Andres
time.
Heats, in 6.
Coming in, Aiden Kelly.
Santangelo
Lane 5,
Strong of Extreme
Core
Athletics, in
Athletics,
7.
Drifter,
And Alfred
member
Poitier,
of the
fast
Bahamas
forward, will
Paddle
run out
Quinn.
of lane number
Lane
8.
6, Trayvon Marshall, Andros Heat. 7, Santangelo, Strawn, Extreme Athletics, and lane 8, Alfred Poitier, fast forward. Moxie Jr., Mason, Forbes, Kelly, Wims, Marshall, Strawn, and Poitier. This is your final section. Again, the top 8 will advance to the finals later in the schedule by time.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the start of the final heat of the under 20 boys 100 meters. We are live at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium for the 21st annual Star Performers Track Classic, powered by Star Trackers Track Club. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Final section of the under 20 boys 100 meters. Chasing the Carissa qualifying standard 10.55. And in the middle of the track, it will be Aiden Kelly of Golden Eagles. 11.01 seconds taking that final section. With Marshall coming in second, 11.14. And Forbes comes in third, 11.26 seconds. But that completes the under 20 boys 100 meters. As we move right along down our schedule, we'll have the under 17 girls 100 meters. The meet record set back in 2018 by Anthea Charlton, 11.97 seconds. The Carifta qualifying standard, 12.08 seconds. There are 5 heats in this event, and once again, the top 8 times will advance to the final that will be run later on today.
By time, the meet record set by Anthea Charlton at Star Trackers 2018, 11.97. She's a standout right now in college, also at the University of Florida. Carifta standard 12.08. First section ready to go.
Once again, getting ready for the start of the first heat of 5 of the under 17 girls 100 meters. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. We have in 1 Brennan, Bell, Sims, Henschel, Marshall, Soraya, Lowell, and Levardi. And pulling away, that is fast track, Kiana Henschel, 12.62 seconds. Henschel is already a Carifta qualifier in this event for this year, heading to Grenada during the Easter weekend. And she takes this first heat. As we move on to heat number 2. Running on lane number 1, Akila Watson will be unattached. And lane number 2, Sarai Hart, GB Invictus. And lane number 3, Swift Out Lyrics, Chris Dira Wright. And lane number 4, Fast Forward, Kylie Davis. And lane number 5, Renika Culmer, Fast Track. And lane number 6, Shanae Kelvin, Alliance Athletics. And lane number 7, Rihanna Kelman, Noble Preparatory. And in lane number 8, Delilah Gray of Quick Step Athletics. This is heat number 2 of 5 under 17 girls 100 meters. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, we are at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium for the 21st annual Star Trackers Track Classic, powered by the Star Trackers Track Club. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is heat number 205. Watson, Hart, Wright. This is Davis, Culmer, Kelvin, and Gray. And Kylie Davis is starting to pull away from fast forward. Oh, Kylie Davis, ladies and gentlemen. She takes heat number 2, 12.91, the unofficial time on the clock. But it is Kylie Davis, 12.89 seconds. She takes the second heat. Wright comes in second, 13.15 seconds. And Davis, once again, Kylie Davis, your winner, 12.89 seconds. Up next is heat number 3. Running out of lane number 1, Felicia Ferguson, GB Invictus. And lane number 2, Shanae Johnson running unattached. And lane number 3, Kennedy Hanna, Redline Athletics. Joy Johnson of the Golden Eagles runs out of lane number 4. Kaylee Thompson of Fast Track runs out of lane number 5. Andrea Bowles of Lethal Fate runs out of lane number 6. Kishan Monroe of Extreme Athletics in lane number 7. And Dwaynique Shepard rounds out the field in lane number 8, representing Fast Forward. This is heat number 3, under 17 girls 100 meters, the Carifta qualifying standard, 12.08 seconds. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Ferguson, Johnson, Hanna, Johnson, Thompson, Bowles, Monroe, and Shepard. This is heat number 3. And on the outside, that is Bowles of Leap of Faith. And who will cross the finish line? 13.09, the unofficial time. But Thompson of Fast Track, that's Kaylee Thompson, takes this third section.
Will take second. Ferguson, 13.54 for third. Heat 4 is lined up.
And we have heat 4 getting lined up and ready to go. And lane number 1, Jade Hudson of Red Line Athletics in lane number 1. Brigitte Bastian of Grand Bahama Heats runs out of lane number 2. Jemiah Hepburn, Kenya Knights, runs out of lane number 3. Natea Watson of Team Velocity runs out of lane number 4. Logan Stubbs of Bahama Speed in 5. Jaquel Lightborn, Leap of Faith in lane number 6. Charisma Doppin of Fast Forward in 7. And Aaron Roll of Fast Track would run out of lane number 8. This is heat 4 of 5. Under 17 girls 100 meters. The Carifta qualifying standard, 12.08 seconds. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. 4th heat. And up in the middle, that is Natea Watson. Natea Watson, ladies and gentlemen, she takes that 4th heat. 13.04 seconds is her time. Hepburn takes second, 13.49 seconds.
Stubbs will take third,
And Stubbs comes in third, 13.57 seconds. The final heat is getting lined up and ready to go. The top 8 times of these heats will advance to the finals that will be run later on today. Running out of lane number 1, Redline Athletics, Daniel Wiley. In lane number 2, running unattached, Tara Serafin. Running out of lane number 3, Star Truckers, Zion Carey. In lane number 4, Janiyah Roll of Spirit of Excellence. In lane number 5, Zoe Atley running for Fast Forward. In lane number 6, Roadrunners, Tavia Wright. In lane number 7, Extreme Athletics, Tania Boleg. And rounding up the field, lane number 8, Team Velocity, Soraya Smith. This is the final heat of the under 17 girls, 100 meters. under 17 girls final section is underway, and that is Zoe Adley a fast forward, 13.45 the time on the clock. Zoe Adley takes that final heat, 13.46 seconds. Wright comes in second, 13.55, and Roll takes third, 13.75 seconds.
As a reminder, all top 8 will advance to the finals later in the schedule. Your under 17 boys, 100 meters, the top 8 advance by time. They're up next. Carifta qualifying standard 10.92. The meet record set back in 2014 by Mario Burke, 10.65. Heat 1. Here's your lineup. In lane 1, Raven Pratt unattached. Lane 2, Elijah Taylor, Redline Athletics. Lane 3, Cairo McPhee, Bahamas Speed. Lane 4, he's a Carifta medalist and standout for the Bahamas Swift Athletics, 10.59. A qualifier, Ishmael Roll. Lane 5, Shamaro Ambrister, Team Velocity. Lane 6, Jamari Moss, Swift Athletics. Lane 7, Caden Nairn, unattached. And lane 8, Josiah Knowles, Fast Forward.
Once again, getting ready for the start of the under 17 boys 100 meters. Carifta qualifying standard 10.92 seconds. The meet record for this event sent back in 2019 by Mario Burke from Barbados, 10.65 seconds. Pratt, Taylor, McPhee, Roll, and Bristol, Moss, Nairn, and Knowles. This is heat number 1 of 4, and they're underway. And already in the middle of the track, we have Ishmael Roll, who is already a Carifta qualifying standard, and he easily crosses the finish line with a time of 11.03 seconds. And his official time, 11.01, as he smoothly wins that first heat. Moss will take second, 11.60 seconds. And Taylor will take third, 11.62. Up next is heat number 2, running out of lane number 1, Jeremiah Gibson, Panthers Track. In lane number 2, Aiden Curry, Redline Athletics. Barry Miller of Team Velocity in lane 3. Everett Frazier, Fast Forward in 4. Kirsch Mackey is running unattached in lane 5. Omarion Sadler of Swift Athletics runs out lane number 6. Jamal Pratt, Star Trackers in lane 7. And Christoph Monroe is running unattached in lane number 8.
Christoph Monroe unattached.
All right, so there seems to be a reset in the second heat of the under 17 boys 100 meters. We'll wait for them to reset and set back in their blocks.
6, Swift Athletics. He's been called for the jump. So heat 2. Getting ready again. Gibson, Curry, Miller, Fraser, Mackey, Pratt, and Monroe. that will be a recall as well. Slight jump there as well. As we wait for the judges' call on that, again, we want to invite you to check out Nassau Agencies Limited right there in the vendors area. And that's for Fasten Up.
I'm fine, sir. My daughter misplaced her glasses.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting for the start. This is heat number 2. We've had 2 resets of this under 17 boys 100 meters. Once again, the Carissa qualifying standard, 10.92 seconds.
We're asking you please to return them here to the announcers area. Thank you so much.
We also have field events going on at the moment. I know the under 17 girls high jump is currently underway. We also have boys shot put going on. That's the under 17 and under 20 shot put. We also have the girls long jump that is also going on.
Again, getting ready is heat 2 of 4. The under 17 boys, the Carissa
as
standard,
well as the
10.92.
girls
Gibson,
javelin
Carter,
throw.
Miller, Fraser, Mackey, Pratt, and Monroe.
We'll be still waiting for the start of the second heat of the under 17 boys 100 meters. Gibson, Curry, Miller, Frazier, Mackey, Sadler, Pratt, and Monroe. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, for heat number 2 of the under 17 boys 100 meters. And up in the middle, Everett Frazier, fast forward. He will take that second heat, and that's Everett Frazier, 11.35 seconds, takes heat number 2. Miller comes in second, 11.56. And we will now move on to heat number 3 of the under 17 boys 100 meters. Tico Hanna of Swift Athletics runs on lane number 1. Denzel Bell fast forward in lane 2. Godfrey Brown Jr. of Star Truckers in lane 3. Daniel Strawn of fast forward will run on lane number 4. Jason Smith, Bahamas Speed in lane 5. Brandon Campbell, Noble Preparatory, 11.99 seconds coming in lane number 6. Jamal Deluche, Mambama Heats in lane number 7. And Cesario Bannister of T-Bird Flyers runs out of lane number 8.
Attention, coach.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the start of heat number 3 of the under 17 boys 100 meters. We also have many of our former junior athletes who are now on the collegiate level competing in different events across the United States. And we just got word that one, Javonia Valcott, who is competing in the University of New Mexico Collegiate Classic, came second in the women's 400-meter dash with a time of 52.75 seconds. But wasting no time, and this is heat number 3, we have Daniel Strawn, a fast forward, and he's being chased on the outside by Grand Bomber Heats, Jamal Deluche. 11.50, the unofficial time on the clock. But let's see who takes it. And it will be Deluche with 11.49, who comes in at the end. And with Strawn coming in second with 11.52 seconds. And coming in third in that heat, Hannah at 11.83 seconds. We have the final section of the under 17 boys 100 meters. Running out of lane number 2, John Brise running unattached. Jaleel Lang, Noble Preparatory, runs on lane number 3. Swift Athletics, Samuel Thomas is in 4. Fast forward, Jaden Smith runs out of lane number 5. Jaden Davis of Star Truckers in lane number 6. Jaquan Johnson is running unattached in lane 7. And Caden Lang is also running unattached in lane number 8. Final heat on the 17 boys 100 meters. Top 8 will advance by time to the finals that will be run later on today. And the Carifta qualifying standard 10.92 seconds. Clean start for the final section. And in the middle of the track, we have fast forward Jaden Smith trying to pull away from the field. And it is Smith, 11.85, the unofficial time on the clock. And it is Smith, 11.84 seconds, his time as he wins this final heat of the under 17 boys 100 meters. Johnson comes in second, 12.04. And Lang takes third, 12.13.
Attention, coach.
Advanced by time. The meet record set back in 28. Danielle Saunders, 12.43. Lane 2. Clean start for the first of 5 heat prelims. Heald, Curtis, Ward, Hall, Giles, Kelly, and Brooks. Right up the middle, that's DTSP Wolfpack. Breon Ward. Ward will take heat 1 of 5. 13:23 unofficially on 13:22.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that was heat 1 of 5 of the under 15 girls 100 meters. Breon Ward of DTSP Wolfpack, she takes heat number 1. Up next is heat number 2. Running out of lane number 2, we have Emma Lightborn of Redline Athletics. Shannon Edwards, Roadrunners, runs in lane number 3. Sarah Frazier, fast forward in lane number 4. Maria Evans, fast track in 5. Anaya Musgrove of Star Trackers runs out of lane number 6. Gianna Wiley of Team Velocity in lane number 7. And Chloe Roll, GB Invictus, runs out of lane number 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen, heat number 2. And on the inside, Shannon Edwards of Road Runners being chased by Fast Track, but it will be Road Runner Shannon Edwards. 13.60 seconds is her time on the clock. Shannon Edwards takes that second heat of the under 15 girls 100 meters. Up next is heat number 3 of the under 15 girls 100 meters. Running out of lane number 2, Madison Cooper, fast forward. And lane 3, Andrea Brown, Star Truckers. Marcellus Moxie of Swift Athletics in lane 4. Vanessa Maki, Alliance Athletics, is in 5. Kaylee Turnquest of Speed Capacities in 6. Alicia Finley of GB Heats is in 7. And Dior Penn, Godspeed Athletics, runs out of lane number 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is heat number 3. Alliance Athletics, Vanessa Maki pulling away from the field. Vanessa Maki, 13.13 seconds. Unofficially on the clock. But let's see what's the official time. 13.12 seconds for Vanessa Maki of Alliance Athletics, taking that third heat. Now moving on to heat number 4. In lane number 1, we have Thalia Forbes of Speed Capacity. In lane number 2, Heather Phillips, GB Invictus. Cheyenne Hepburn, Roadrunners in 3. Kayla Smith, DTSP Wolfpack, runs out lane number 4. Jayla Smith of Star Trackers in lane number 5. Wadrine Seymour at Lions Athletics is in 6. Aubrey Wiley, Quick Step, is in 7. And Roxanne McKinsey, a fast forward, runs out of lane number 8. Once again, the top 8 times will advance to the final that will be run later on today.
Once you get your results, please check the Star Trackers tent to collect.
Playing style, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 4th heat, and Kyla Smith of TTSB Wolfpack is already out in front, and it's all Smith as she powers to the finish line. 13.10, and Smith takes that 13.11 seconds, taking that 4th heat. Hepburn 13.70 takes 2nd, and Forbes 16.47 in 3rd. Up next is the finals heat of the under 15 girls 100 meters. Jana Johnson, TTSB Wolfpack in 2. Azalea Henderson, Roadrunners, runs out of lane number 3. Giselle Johnson, Striders, runs out of lane number 4. Renea Saunders, Fast Track, is in lane 5. Madison Johnson of Alliance Athletics is in 6. Sienna Stubbs, Fast Forward, is in lane 7. And Tari Forbes, Redline Athletics, rounding out the field in lane number 8. Clean start for this final section of the under 15 girls 100 meters, and in the middle of the track, that is Giselle Johnson in lane number 4. Giselle Johnson, Striders.
Johnson will cross the line as your winner.
Johnson 13.04 seconds. That is Jazzy Johnson who wins the final heat of the under 15 girls 100 meters.
Male javelin throwers are asking you please to report to the javelin area.
Next event on the track, ladies and gentlemen, is the under 15 boys 100 meters. The top 8 will advance by time to the finals. Meet record set back in 2016 by Adrian Curry to 10.99 seconds. Heat 1 of 5 in lane number 2, Santana Forbes, Redline Athletics. In lane 3, Randy Henfield, Leap of Faith. Cameron Henfield, Team Velocity in 4. Aiden Russell, Unique Athletics in 5. Barash Hutchinson, Fast Forward, lane 6. Fernando Deal, Road Runners. And Mackay Williams, Swift Athletics, in running in lane number 8.
To 1.65 meters at this time. Back to you, Philip.
So we just received some exciting news. Paris Roll of Leap of Faith has qualified for the Carifta Games. The Carifta qualifying standard is 1.63 meters. This is the under 17 girls high jump, and she has met that standard and is still continuing on to even move further with a height. But as of right now, Paris Roll of Leap of Faith has punched a ticket to Grenada. But back to the track, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first heat, and look at Henfield, Cameron Henfield. Takes that heat number 1, 11.91 seconds is his time. Taking that first heat. Hutchinson comes second, 12.79.
Heat 2.
Up next is heat number 2. Under 15 boys, 100 meters. Carrie Ramsey and Harry Murray's in 2. Joseph Humes of Swift Athletics runs out of lane number 3. Sean Ferguson of Road Runners is in 4. Caden Miller, Fast Forward, is in 5. Kimani Bean of Redline Athletics runs out of lane number 6. Rakeem Nemo of Team Velocity is in 7. And
Girls
Dorano
long
Wilson of
jumpers.
GB
Under
Invictus
17
runs
girls
out of
long
lane
jumpers.
number
We're
8.
asking you please to
This is
report
heat number
to the
2
long
of
jump
5,
area.
under 15 boys, 100 meters.
The under 15
Clean
boys
start,
rally.
ladies and gentlemen.
Field
This is the
Ferguson
second
of
heat of the
Hale,
under
Lethor,
15
and
boys,
Wilson.
100 meters, and
Racing no
wasting no
signs as
time
they fast
in the
forward.
middle of the
That's
track.
Road
That it
Runners.
is road
Road
runner
Runners,
Sean
Sean
Ferguson.
Ferguson. 11.87.
11.87 his
Officially
time
on
on
the
the
clock,
clock, but
11.86
11.86 is
is
the
the
official
official
time
time.
coming from the tech team.
Miller,
Miller comes in
12.50.
second, 12.50. And taking
Nemore,
third is Nemore,
13.17 for third.
13.17
Here's
seconds.
heat 3. They're setting their blocks.
Up next, ladies
Road
and
number
gentlemen,
51,
heat number 3 of
100
the under
meters.
15 boys 100
Lane
meters.
2,
Lavario
Ferguson,
Ferguson,
Swift
Swift
Athletics.
Athletics,
Lane
runs out
3,
of lane
Dual
number 2.
Williams, Extreme.
Dual
Lane
Williams,
4,
Extreme
Nathan
Athletics
King,
is in
Global
lane 3.
Prep. 5
Nathan
is
King,
Raymond
Noble
Thompson,
Preparatory
Road
is in
Runners.
lane 4.
6, Pinhon
Naaman
Darling, Private
Thompson,
Pass.
Road Runners, running out
Lane
of lane
7,
number 5.
Nehemiah Davis, Red
Devon
Line
Darling is
Athletics.
running out of
Red Line
touch
to
in lane
Bay,
number 6.
McNair, Beneby.
Nehemiah Davis, Red Line Athletics, is in 7. And McNair Beneby of Red Line Athletics runs out of lane number 8.
Okay, we'll
And it seems like we have to make a
have a
reset
reset there. That's heat 3.
in this third heat of the under 15 boys 100 meters. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, those who are just joining us for the first time, we are at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium for the 21st Annual Star Performers Track Classic 2024, powered by Star Trackers Track Club. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Nassau, Bahamas, and it's a perfect day for track and field. We've already seen some terrific qualifiers, and we hope to have more as this third heat of the under 15 boys is underway. And Noble Preparatory, Nathan King, 11.90 seconds, 11.92 his official time. That's Nathan King of Noble Preparatory, takes the third section of the under 15 boys 100 meters.
Heat 4. On the track and ready to go.
Up next is heat number
They're setting
4.
their blocks. Kicks off with
And
running
lane
1.
number 1, we have
Knowles
Jacob
in 2.
Pitstock of
Shepherd
Swift
3.
Athletics.
Cumberbatch 4.
Javon Knowles,
Bucknell
Red
in
Line
5.
Athletics, runs out of lane
DeVoe,
number 2.
6. Ford in
Swift
7.
Athletics, Justin
And
Shepard
third
in
was
lane
running
3.
8. This is the
Joel
under 15
Cumberbatch,
boys
fast
100
forward in
meters.
lane 4.
Prelims.
Dejari
Heat
Marion,
4.
Noble Preparatory in 5. Melvin DeVoe, DPSP Wolfpack, runs out of lane number 6. Michael Ford, Spirit of Excellence, in 7. And Ashley Demerit of Roadrunners runs out of lane number 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is the fourth heat of the under 15 boys 100 meters. And fast forward in the middle of the track, that's Joel Cumberbatch. 12.10 seconds, the unofficial time on the clock. 12.11 his official time on the clock. That is Joel Cumberbatch taking this fourth heat of the under 15 boys 100 meters. Final heat is getting lined up and ready to go. And here are your lane assignments. Gareth Woodside, Grand Island Athletics in 1. Michael Jordan, Grand Island Athletics in 2. And not the GOAT. Ganaj Wilshcom, Red Line Athletics, is in 3. Tavares Roll, Bahamas Speed in 4. Akil Williams, fast forward in 5. Jakai Rose, Swift Athletics in 6. Aiden Frandu, Swift Athletics in 7. And Edrich Baston of Roadrunners in lane number 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final section of the under 15 boys 100 meters, and already in the middle of the track, we have Bahamas Speed, Tavares Roll pulling away from the field. Tavares Roll, ladies and gentlemen, takes the final section, 12.34 section, 12.33 seconds, his time on the clock. Once again, the top 8 times will advance to the final later on today.
So that completes the under 15.
That is the completion of the under 15 division, and we are now moving on to the under 13 girls 100 meters. The meet record, 12.78 seconds, just set in last year's meet by Rosellis Moxie. There are 3 heats. Jalen Monroe, DTSB Wolfbach, is in lane number 2. Simone Martin, GB Heats, is in 4. Christina Dean, fast forward in 5. Isabel Ingram, Roadrunners, runs on lane number 6. Tanika Robinson, Speed Capacity in 7. And Genesis Major of Godspeed will run out of lane number 8. This is heat 1 of 3. Under 13 girls 100 meters. The top 8 times will advance to the final. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Heat 1 of 3 of the under 13 girls 100 meters. And in the middle of that Grand Brahma heat, Simone Martin. And look at Simone Martin, ladies and gentlemen, pulled away from the field.
Roll 12.33.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is heat 2 of 3 of the under 13 girls 100 meters. Reagan Pantry, fast forward, is in 1. Sarai Trico, DTSP Wolfbach, in 2. Ariel Thompson, Roadrunners, in 3. Shantavia Henry, fast forward, in 4. Autumn Newbold, Extreme Athletics, is in 5. Romanta Miller, T-Bird Flyers, in 6. Jamaica Claire, Spirit of Excellence, in 7. And Aaliyah Passoa, fast forward, is on lane number 8. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen, on the 13 girls 100 meters. And already in the middle of the track, look at Thompson of Roadrunners trying to pull away. And it is fast forward Shantavia Henry, ladies and gentlemen. Shantavia Henry of fast forward, 13.84 seconds. She takes heat number 2. Remember, the top 8 times will advance to the final. Final section is getting lined up. Hadassah DeVoe, fast forward, is in lane 1. Chazé Nelson, Extreme Athletics, is in 2. Jemiah Strawn, fast forward, is in 3. Cassidy Pratt, Roadrunners, in 4. Halo Oliver, Speed Capacity, is in 5. Talia Jean-Jacques, Sun Blazers, in 6. Anna McPhee, Spirit of Excellence, is in 7. And Ashley Green, GB Invictus, in lane number 8. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, final section of the under 13 girls 100 meters. And look at Cassidy Pratt running away from the field, being chased by Chazé Nelson, but it's all Cassidy Pratt, ladies and gentlemen, taking that final section. 13.62 seconds her time. Chazé Nelson, 15.11 seconds.
That completes the under 13. Over to you,
That's the completion of the under 13 girls 100 meters.
Up 3 for the under 17 girls. There was a tie for 3rd place.
So in the under 17 girls high jump, there was a tie for 3rd place with a best jump of 1.35 meters.
In 1st place, your winner was Paris Roll of Leap of
With Paris Roll winning the under 17 girls
1.63 meters.
high jump.
Back over to you, Philippa.
To you, Ms. Carter.
We will wait to get those official results given to us so we can give them to you correctly. of the under 17 girls high jump. So we're getting ready for the under 13 boys 100 meters with 3 heats in this event. The meet record 12.30 seconds set by Nathan Burrows back in 2014. In lane number 2, Emmanuel Smith, TTSB Wolfpack, Nipsey Jones, team velocities in 3, Avante Lotmore, GB Heats in 4, Roberto Pena, Leap of Faith in 5, Caden Butler, Extreme Athletics in 6, Aiden Bannister, Fast Forward in 7, and Zion Hemmings, High Performance, runs out of lane number 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Heat number 1 of the under 13 boys 100-meter ground bomber heats. Avante Lotmore is already pulling away from the field as he cruises to the finish line. 12.20 seconds. And if that is correct, ladies and gentlemen, that is a new meet record. 12.20 seconds. And he ran 12.2. 12.2.
Okay, that's correct.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, Avante Lotmore just would have run 12.20 seconds, beating the meet record of 12.30 seconds. But we will get that ratified for you. Up next is heat number 2, under 13 boys 100 meters. Ricardo Bell of Roadrunners runs out of lane number 2. Roscoe Thompson, Speed Kids in 3. Tayshawn Davis, Spirit of Excellence in 4. Antoine Roll, Lethal Faith in 5. Ronaldo King, Swift Athletics runs out of lane number 6. LaShawn Stirrup, Godspeed in 7. And Cohen Campbell, Fast Forward, runs out of lane number 8. And in on the outside, Cohen Campbell of Fast Forward. Look at Cohen Campbell, ladies and gentlemen, driving and pushing to the finish line. 12.68 out there in lane number 8. Campbell 13.87, his official time on the clock, with Roll coming second, 14.53. And the final heat of the under 13 boys 100 meters. Samuel Patterson, Extreme Athletics, runs out lane number 1. Logan Ferguson, Fast Forward, is in 2. Shanton Roll, Sun Blazers in 3. Samson Wells, Spirit of Excellence in 4. Leap of Faith, Ashton Roll in lane number 5. Trey Major, Swift Athletics, is in 6. Najee Clark, Red Line Athletics in 7. And Darren Ayton, Phoenix Track Club, runs out of lane number 8. Final section of the under 13 boys 100 meters. Spirit of Excellence, Samson Wells, being chased by Roll, and Roll of Leaf of Faith pulling away. Ashton Roll, 14.22, the unofficial time on the clock. And Ashton Roll, ladies and gentlemen, he takes that final section, 14.20 seconds, with Wells coming in second, 14.45 seconds.
We're moving along very well. Under 11 girls, 100 meters, they're up next. There'll be 4 prelims in this section. Back in 2014 by Corinne Alcime, Star Tracker, with the time of 14.07 seconds. He won. McIntosh will line up in 2. Vargas in 3. Roll will be in 4. Albury will be in 5. Haley 6. Gibson in 7. And Dormius will run in lane 8. If you've just joined us here at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, you're here at the 21st Star Performance Track Classic, hosted by Star Trackers, sponsored by Albany, Bahamas, Baker Concrete Construction, Graco Limited, Focal Sun Oil Limited, and Fidelity. We're good for you. We also have here with us Nassau Agencies Limited. They're here with Fast and Drop. Your
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to the 21st Annual Star Performance Track Classic 2024, powered by Star Trackers Track Club. We are here at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium in Nassau, Bahamas. Currently, we are have the under 11 girls 100 meters. This is the first heat already underway. And in the middle of the track, that is Andrew Seeks Harmony Road, being chased on the outside by Kids Athletics, Tristan Gibson. And Gibson just nips roll at the finish line. And let's see what the time is on the clock. Once again, that was the first of 4 heats with roll, 14.20 seconds, Harmony Roll.
Heat 2, lined up and ready to go.
That was the boys.
Okay, those times will be correct too.
So once again, that was the first heat of the under 11 girls, 100 meters. We're now moving on to heat number 2. You have Kaylee Knowles of Red Line in 1, Shanika Sands, beginner's track in 2, Michaela Straw and Harry Murray is in 3, Shekinah Thompson, speed capacity in 4, Courtney Miller, Jumpers Inc. in 5, Janiyah Scott, Andres Heats in 6, Nalia Neely, fast forward in 7, and Samaya Williams, Speed Kids, runs out of lane number 8. This is heat number 2 of the under 11 girls 100 meters. The meet record, 14.07 seconds, set by Corinne Alcime in 2014. The top 8 times will advance to the finals, will be run later on today.
To check the Star Trackers tents to collect your medals.
So for those who have just joined us, we have a full day of track and field. We started our meet with the 75-meter hurdles, the 80-meter hurdles, the 100-meter hurdles, and the 110-meter hurdles. That's from under 15 all the way to the open men and women. We are currently in the 100-meter heats rounds. This will be followed by the 400 meters. And then the 100-meter finals will come after the 400 meters. The 400 meters will be timed finals. So all events except the 100 meters will be timed finals. After the 100-meter finals, we go right into the 60 meters, followed by the 4x100 meter, the 4x100 meters, the 1500 meters, the 400-meter hurdles, the 200 meters, 800 meters, 4x4, and the mixed 4x4. But back on the track, lane number 2, lane number 6. That is Janiyah Scott of Andres Heats taking 11, under 11. That is Jemiah Neely of Andres Heat. Janiyah Scott of Andres Heats takes that second heat. We are now moving on to the under 11 girls heat number 3. Keyshawn Roll of beginner's track will run on lane number 1. Ray Watson, Kids Athletics in lane number 2. Tashawn Watson, beginner's track in 3. Kalia Oliver, speed capacity in 4. Leah Smith, Star Trackers in 5. Kalili Caitlin, Red Line Athletics in 6. Adassa Griffin, Harry Murray in 7. And Kaylee Miller, Extreme Athletics, runs out lane number 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Heat number 3 on the 11 girls 100 meters. On the outside, look at Red Line Athletics, Kalili Caitlin. And look at Caitlin go, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! 14.33 the unofficial time.
Thank you, Philippa. Over here, about to get underway. High jump period, the under 20 girls high jumpers. The meet record is 1.67 meters by Vanessa Benaby of Leap of Faith. And the curve to qualifying standard is 1.65 meters. Here are your athletes competing. Your first athlete is Lily Camacho, fast forward. Brianna Bethel, Blue Knowledge Management. Givity Jellin, Swift Athletics. Aaliyah Evans, Grand Bahama Heats. Yasmin Miller, Leap of Faith. And Kyle Gray of Grand Bahama Invictus. Those are the athletes competing for the under 20 girls high jump. Once again, correct the qualifying standard, 1.65 meters. Over to you, Philippa.
And there you hear it, ladies and gentlemen. That's your lineup for the under 20 girls high jump. And on the track, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final heat of the under 11 girls 100 meters. Beginners track, Lavea Johnson. Lavea Johnson of beginners track will complete this final section of the under 11 girls 100 meters with a win, 13.57 seconds, with her teammate Kalisa Ludis coming in second.
We're going to move right into the under 11 boys 100-meter dash. Keon Morrow setting the record back in 2018 with a time of 13.31 seconds. Your lineup in heat 1 of 4. Humes will run in 2, Nabby's in 3.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for the start of the under 20 girls high jump.
And Knowledge will run at 8.
While on the track, we're getting ready for the start of the under 11 boys 100 meters. Humes runs out lane number 2. Mikhail Nabi in 3. Ronaldo Roll in 4. DeRay Jean in 5. Malcolm LeBranche in 6. Liam Thompson beginners track in 7. And Chase Nottage, Kids Athletics, runs out lane number 8. The meet record for this event set back in 2018 by Keon Burrows, 13.31 seconds on the 11 boys 100 meters. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. On the 11 boys, Humes, Nabi, Roll, Jean, LeBranche, Thompson, and Nordage. And Swift Athletics, Malcolm LeBranche, ladies and gentlemen, pulling away from everybody. Malcolm LeBranche, unofficially 14.74, his time on the clock. And LeBranche, 14.73, his time crossing the finish line, taking heat number 1. Remember, the top 8 will advance by time. Up next is heat number 2. Clinton Brown, Extreme Athletics, runs out of lane number 2. Sakarin Wells, Redline Athletics in 3. Jamal Hepburn, Kenyan Knights, run out lane number 4. Aiden Knowles, Extreme Athletics, is in 5. Eduardo Burrows, beginners track in 6. Prince Farrington, DTSP Wolfpack in 7. And Jude Ferguson, Swift Athletics, runs out of lane number 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Heat number 2 on the 11 boys, 100 meters. And out there, that looks like Aiden Knowles of Extreme Athletics. Aiden Knowles, ladies and gentlemen, he will take heat number 2, 14.60 unofficially. 14.59 goes to... That was heat number 2 on the 11 boys, 100 meters. We're now moving on to heat number 3. Heat number 3 on the 11 boys, 100 meters. Daniel Ramsey of Harry Murray runs out of lane number 2. Claudius Burrows, Godspeed in heat 3. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. But running out of lane number 2, we have Daniel Ramsey, Hurry Murray in lane number 2, Claudius Burrows, Godspeed in lane 3. Carlos Butler, beginner's track, runs out of lane number 4. Sean Lund, Kids Athletics in lane 5. Wheatley Wilson, Extreme Athletics in 6. And George Brown of Swift Athletics will run out of lane number 7.
Well, that's your start for heat 3 and 4.
And this is the third heat underway, ladies and gentlemen, and already on the outside, Swift Athletics, George Brown, and on the inside, Godspeed, Burrows, but it is George Brown, ladies and gentlemen, takes that third heat, 14.23 seconds his time on the clock.
Burrows will take second. Godspeed Athletics.
Final heat is getting lined up and ready to go. Makai Nabi, Extreme Athletics, will run out lane number 2. Pacino Sherman, beginner's track in 3. Levi Thompson, beginner's track in 4. Caleb Fines, Spirit of Excellence in 5. Dathan Ingram, Swift Athletics in 6. And Caden Bean, Hurry Murray runs out lane number 7. Final section, ladies and gentlemen, on the 11 boys 100 meters, and already Pacino Sherman pulling away. And correction, ladies and gentlemen, that was Makai Nabi of Extreme Athletics, 14.61 seconds. Makai Nabi wins the final heat of the under 11 boys 100 meters. Remember, the top 8 will advance by time to the finals. That will be run after the rounds of the 400 meters.
Top 8 advanced by time. The record for this event set back in 2014 by Sarah Everett.
We are now moving to the under 9 girls 100 meters, where there are 3 heats. First heat is lined up and getting ready to go. Tiana Williams, Spirit of Excellence, is running in 2. Erin Strawn, Kids Athletics in 3. Catherine Neely, Fast Forward in 4. Stavia Brown, Extreme Athletics in 5. Jody Moxie, Kids Athletics in 6. Lisa Ludus of Beginner's Track would run on lane number 7. Meet record set back in 2014 by Sarah Hepburn, 15.17 seconds. This is our under 9 girls 100 meters, heat number 1.
On the track, the under 9 boys 100 meters.
Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is heat number 103 of the under 9 girls 100 meters. And look at Kids Athletics, Erin Strawn being chased by Williams. But look at Strawn go, and look on the outside, Ludus. But Erin Strawn, Kids Athletics, ladies and gentlemen, she takes the first heat, 18.07 seconds.
William, over to you, Denzel.
Attention coaches, attention athletes. This will be the last and final call. Under 13 boys and girls 400. Last and final.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is heat number 2 of the under 9 girls 100 meters. Gianna Fernanda, Extreme Athletics in lane number 2. Amila Munnings, Kids Athletics in 3. Deja Farrington, Red Lion Athletics in 4. Jamila Major, Beginner's Track in 5. Asia Henfield, Beginner's Track in 6. And Melody Thompson of Beginner's Track in lane number 7. And already, look at Extreme Athletics, Gianna Fernanda pulling
That's
away.
Extreme Athletics. Right up the
And
middle,
right
right
up the
Monroe.
middle. And we
That's
will
your
wait for
final
our
section of the
official
underline boys.
time.
That was
Once
Major
again, that was
Jamala
Major
Major.
Jamala Major beginner's track, taking that second heat on the 9 girls 100 meters. Up next is our final
Attention coaches, attention
section of
athletes.
the under 9
The
girls 100
results
meters.
have
Amari
been
Roach,
posted just under
fast
where
forward,
the road runners tent. Results
runs
are
out of lane
posted
number 2.
on the
Chanel
forward
Hepburn, a beginner's
just
track, runs
behind
out of
the
lane
road
number
runners
3.
team sits.
Aaliyah Davis, beginner's track, is in 4. Riley Monroe, extreme athletics, in 5. Liano Capron, kids athletics, is in 6. And Jasmine Demerit, Randine athletics, is in 7.
Girls,
Clean
final
start,
section.
ladies and gentlemen. It's the
This
final
is
section
Rose
of the
Pepper,
under 9
Davis, Monroe,
girls
Capron, and
100
Jamelic.
meters. And on
This
the
is all red
outside,
seven.
Jasmine
Jasmine Demerit,
Demerit,
Redline Athletics, with a
Redline
big
Athletics,
win.
takes the final
At
section
beginner's track,
of the under
fast
9
forward.
girls 100 meters. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the under 9 boys 100 meters. Top 8 will advance by time to move on to the finals. There are only 2 heats in this event. And heat number 1, Jason Bobs will run out of lane number 1, Kids Athletics. Edwin Lewis, lane number 2, Kids Athletics. Caden Ballard, Swift Athletics, in 3. Grayson Taylor, GB Athletics, in 4. Emerson McIntosh, Godspeed, in 5. Kyle Butler, in 6, Extreme Athletics. Jace Maris, Kids Athletics, in
Girls,
7.
this is the
And
underline
Gabriel DeVoe,
boys.
Redline Athletics,
And
in
number
8.
1, and it's all
And look at
right up the middle lane. 4.
lane number 4, Grayson
Grayson Taylor,
Taylor,
Grand Bahama
GB at
Invictus.
Victus.
Smooth
Comes
sailing
all the
in
way from Grand
9
Bahama
point
to
14.
take over and take that first heat.
Invictus.
That was Grand Bahama and Victus, under 9 boys, taking that first heat.
Taylor has a big fan right here in the VIP stands.
Up next,
Second
ladies and
section and final
gentlemen,
section for the
is
under 9 boys. 100 meters.
heat number
Michael
2.
Cartwright, the record holder for
Quan
this
Rose,
meet.
Swift Athletics, is in 1.
14.31, set
Landon
back in
Trico, Extreme
2014.
Athletics, in 2. Joshua Archer, Swift Spirit of Excellence, is in 3. Colton Williams, GB Invictus, in 4. Kriston Gibson, Kids Athletics, in 5. Jamal Nabi, Fast Forward, in 6. Drew Oughton, Kids Athletics, in 7. Leslie Munnings, Kids Athletics, is in 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Final section of the under 9 boys 100 meters.
All the way on the outside, isn't he running
And look on the outside, Leslie Munnings of Kids Athletics. And look at Munnings go. And he blows a kiss at the finish line as he completes 16.43 seconds his time on the clock. He made it look so easy.
You've seen him right here at the 21st Star Performance Track Classic. Don't play with us.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, will be the section final of the under-7 girls 100 meters.
Will be the finals. Finals of the under-7 girls 100 meters.
We have 5 competitors. Shanae Gibson runs out of lane number 2, Extreme Athletics. Lydia Walker, beginner's track, is in 3. Kiana Smith, beginner's track, will run out of lane number 4. Amari Amatil, Extreme Athletics, in 5. And Kiera Butler, beginner's track, in 6.
Your finalists will be Shatner Gibson, lane 2, Extreme Athletics. Lane 3, Lydia Walker, beginner's track. Her teammate will line up in 4, Kiana Smith. Amari Amatil will run in 5, Extreme. And Kiera Butler will run in lane 6.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final of the under-7 girls 100 meters. Rafaelita Hanna, the meet record holder, at 17.42 seconds. Once again, here are our finalists. Shadney Gibson, Extreme Athletics, in lane number 2. Lydia Walker, beginner's track, is in 3. Kiana Smith, beginner's track, in 4. Amari Amertil, Extreme Athletics, in 5. And Kiara Butler, beginner's track, is in 6. Finals, under 7 girls, 100 meters. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is the finals of the under-7 girls 100 meters. And look at Smith, the beginner's track, already out in front. Look at beginner's track go. That is Kiara Butler, lane number 6. Oh, man, she took away from the field. And look at, let's check our final competitor, Extreme Athletics, Sade Gibson, galloping to the finish line. Oh, yeah. That's what we like to see out here on the track. Happiness and competitiveness. That was the finals of the under-7 girls 100 meters. So nice to see the little ones competing on the track. Up next is the under-7 boys 100 meters. There are 2 section finals on this event. Running out of lane number 2, Tyree Johnson, Extreme Athletics. Giovanni Bain, Kids Athletics, is in 3. Antonio Munnings, Harry Murray, in 4. Caden Johnson's Kids Athletics is in 5. And John Rolls, Speed Capacity, is in 6. This is section 1 of 2. This is a time final of the under-17 boys 100 meters. Meet record, 16.01 seconds, set back in 2014 by John Roll. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Section 1, under-7 boys, 100 meters. And look at Kids Athletics and Speed Capacity. Kids Athletics, Speed Capacity. Look at John Rhodes, Speed Capacity. Starting to pull away. Oh, and he stopped right at the line. We don't know who's going to get it. Who gets it? Who gets it? Who gets it? It was very, very close. And they gave it to Giovanni Bain, 19.80. What a race. race, ladies and gentlemen. And up next, we are now moving on to section 2. Just want to remind you, we do have field events going on. Currently, the under 20 girls high jump is underway. We also have girls shot put. We have the javelin being thrown by our under 17 boys. And we have girls long jump underway as well. But we're now moving back to the track, section 2 of the under 17 boys, under 7 boys 100 meters. Christian Blanche, speed capacity in lane 3. Nicarlo Maki, extreme athletics in 4. Darrell Dorset in 5, kids athletics. Joshua and Zugo, Hihari Murray in 6. And Jason Maki, kids athletics in lane 7.
Classic hosted by Star Trackers, sponsored by Albany, Bahamas, Baker Concrete Construction, Graco Limited, Focal Sun Oil Limited, and Fidelity, we're good for you.
Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second section of the under 7 boys 100 meters. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. He's running away from the field. Look at our newest competitor get put in the track in lane number 5. He walked onto the track and he won the race, ladies and gentlemen. We just witnessed our first walk on. Andrew Wong, ladies and gentlemen. He walked onto the track and he won the race. Andrew Wong, ladies and gentlemen, a walk-on. Bib number 820, Andrew Wong, ladies and gentlemen, walked on the track. We had our first walk-on in track and field history, and he won the race. That will complete the rounds of the 100 meters. We are now moving on to the 400 meters. These are all section finals. Currently we have the girls at the long jump, and that was a clean jump.
Coaches, also please be mindful to check the
But if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, we are out here at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium at the 21st Annual Star Performance Track Classic 2024, powered by Star Trackers Track Club. We've had some exciting races on the track so far. We've had some terrific qualifiers, and we hope to have more as we move and progress through the day. But the next event on the track is the under 13 girls 400 meters, 2 section finals. The meet record, 1 minute, 1.20 seconds, set back in 2014 by Allison Taylor. And here is our first section. Mackenzie Henfield of Speed Kids in lane number 8. Raven Monroe Extreme Athletics runs on lane number 7. In lane number 6, Tanika Robinson Speed Capacity. And lane number 3, Kalia Simonet Kids Athletics. And lane number 2, Halil Munnings, Harry Murray. And running out of lane number 1, Alexia Strawn Kids Athletics.
coaches. We are asking for a relay declaration at this time. We're asking for all 4x1 relay declaration, please.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just waiting for the start of the under 13 girls 400 meters. Our 400 meters today will be run as time finals. On the track currently is section 1 of 2 of the under 13 girls.
At this time, we invite you to check out our vendors.
We want to remind you that the Carifta Games 2024 is fast approaching. The Carifta Games will be held this year in Grenada at the Karani James Stadium, and it will be during the Easter weekend.
They're getting out 5-minute light massages just for you. Only here at the
So once again, we have the first of 2 sections of the under 13 girls 400 meters. Strawn in 1, Munnings in 2, Simonet in 3, Robinson in 6, Monroe in 7, and Henfield in 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is section 1 of 2 of the under 13 girls 400 meters. Strawn, Munnings, Simonet, Robinson, Monroe, and Henfield. Extreme Athletics, Raven Monroe is already making up the steiger on the outside in lane number 7. Look at the inside. Harry Murray, Halil Munnings is making up the move, followed by Kalia Simonet of Kids Athletics. So we have Munnings and Simonet running 1 and 2. On the outside is Monroe of Extreme Athletics. That's your top 3 right now. Reach the top curve with 150 meters left to go. Harry Murray, Halil Munnings is your current leader. On the outside, Raven Monroe, Extreme Athletics. But it is all Halil Munnings, ladies and gentlemen. Munnings is your current leader. Halil Munnings, Harry Murray is now pulling away from the field. Halil Munnings, ladies and gentlemen. She takes this first section. Harry Murray, Halil Munnings. 1 minute, 7.94 seconds, her time on the clock. And that was the first section of the under 13 girls 400 meters.
Excellent run. P2 on the track. Getting ready to go.
And I'll be moving on to section number 2 of the under 13 girls 400 meters. Running out of lane number 8, Macasia Gator, Nova Preparatory. In lane 7, to Ray McKenzie, Redline Athletics. Devin A. Mater, GBS Victus in 6. Carrie Dean, Speed Capacities in 5. Yandira Martin, Harry Murray's in 4. Emma Carey, Roadrunners is in 3. Extreme Athletics, Layla Penniman in 2. And Kids Athletics, Luna Robinson rounds out the field in lane number 1. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second section of the under 13 girls 400 meters. And on
Greg
the
Muhammad Victor Stephanie Meda. On the outside, that's Andros Heat. Andros Heat on the outside.
and on the inside of this lane number on the outside, lane number 8, their current leader. 200 meters left to go. And ground bound red line athletics, Teray McKenzie is currently in second. But on the outside, ladies and gentlemen, that's Malaysia Gator out in lane number 8. That is Malaysia Gator out in lane number 8. She's your current leader from beginning to end. Malaysia Gator, ladies and gentlemen, as she approaches the finish line. She will take the second section, 1 minute, 3.79 seconds. And Devonay Mader takes second. With Indira Martin coming in third for Harry Murray. And that completes the sections of the under 13 girls 400 meters. Up next is the section finals of the under 13 boys 400 meters. The meet record, 56.17 seconds, set by Ethan Hanna back in 2015.
Up next on the track is the under 13 boys 400 meters.
Running out of lane number 8, Trinity Farrington, Golden Eagles. Mackay Disnord, Speed Kids is in lane number 7. Kelson Grant, Harry Murray is in 6. Stafford Sweeting, Harry Murray in 5. GB Heats, Avante Lotmore in 4. LaRon Stewart, Extreme Athletics is in 3. And Nateo Wilshcombe of Roadrunners runs out of lane number 2. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is section 1 of 3 under 13 boys 400 meters. Grand Hammer Heats of Avante Lotmore ready, picking up the Steiger. Look at Lotmore, ladies and gentlemen. Look at him on the back. Grand Bahama.
Out in front, 200 meters remaining. It's Invictus.
So Grand Bahama Invictus Avante Lotmore at lane number 4, ladies and gentlemen. He is your current leader, and he has pulled away. He has at least a 30-meter. He has at least a 30-meter gap over everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Avante Lotmore. Avante Lotmore, ladies and gentlemen. Your current leader from beginning to the end. Avante Lotmore, and he will cross the finish line. 55.34 seconds unofficially on the clock. Avante Lotmore, ladies and gentlemen. 55.31. And here comes the fight for second in lane number 2. Roadrunners Nateo Wishcombe. Nateo Wishcombe takes second. 1 minute 5.54 seconds. And Sweeting comes in third for Harry Murray. 1 minute 5.59 seconds. But ladies and gentlemen, that was a race run by Avante Lotmore of GB Invictus. Up next is section 2 of the under 13 boys 400 meters. Section 2 of 3 of the time finals. In lane number 8, Tukari Fulford Road Runners. Nipsey Jones of Team Velocity runs on lane number 7. Jabez Winder, Harry Murray in 6. Jaden Allen, Redline Athletics in 5. Jaden Perry, Swift Athletics in 4. Jamarion Seymour, Godspeed in 3. And Nathaniel Smith, Speed Kids. And already making up the Steiger on the inside, Jaden Allen out in lane number 5. He's being chased by Harry Murray, Jabaz Winder, and Swift Athletics, Jaden Perry. Perry, Island Winder in the middle of the track, running 1, 2, and 3. But Nipsey Jones of Team Velocity is now making a move at 150 meters left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Jones is your current leader, is being closely followed by Allen of Red Line. And with
Out in front, here comes Nipsey Jones.
100 meters left to go, Nipsey Jones of Team Velocity is starting to pull away from the field.
Nipsey Jones out of lane 7. He's going to take the win.
Nipsey Jones, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes Jaden Perry of Swift Athletics will take second. Nipsey Jones, 1 minute 3.61 seconds is his time. Jaden Perry, 1 minute 7.58 seconds. And then
Here comes Harry Murray. Baz Winder finishing it off.
there is the third and final section lineup for the under 13 boys 400 meters. And lane number 8, Ronald Simon, Roadrunners. Stephen Bain of Roadrunners, also in lane number 7. Patrico Sherman, Swift Athletics, in lane number 6. Evan Deal, Roadrunners, runs out of lane number 5. Dominic McLennan of Harry Murray is in 4. Amari Jones, Redline Athletics, in 3. And Keon Butler, Roadrunners, runs out of lane number 2.
It's a great start for Roadrunners. The fight has Ronald Simon.
Clean start, ladies and gentlemen, and already making a move. Patrico Sherman of Swift Athletics. He's already out in front on the back stretch as he's starting to pull away from the field. Roadrunner Stephen Bean out there in lane number 7 is their current leader. But look at Patrico Sherman of Swift Athletics. He's your current leader, and he got out. And Harry Murray's Dominic McLennan making a move on the inside, moving into second. But Patrico Sherman of Swift Athletics is your current leader. With 120 meters left to go, Patrico Sherman, ladies and gentlemen, your current leader.
Winder moving up in the second, last 100 meters remaining. Swift Athletics, Patrico Sherman.
And as we approach the finish line, Patrico Sherman is still your current leader. Coming on the inside is Harry Murray's Dominic McLennan. And Patrico Sherman and Dominic McLennan. Patrico Sherman, 1 minute, 5.18 seconds. Coming in second is Dominic McLennan. 1 minute, 7.88 seconds. Remember, these 400 meters are being run as timed finals. So you will be placed based on time. And that was the completion of the under 13 boys 400 meters. We'll now be moving on to the under 15 boys 400 meters timed finals. There are 4 sections. The meet record 58.35 seconds set back in 2016 by Wendera Moss.
As we wait, 2 stops in Burroughs 3, Rolls 4, Miller 5, Palmer 6, Holly 7, and Turnquest 9 to 8.
Here are your lane assignments. Running in lane number 8, Kaylee Turnquest, speed capacity. Imani Colley, 22 striders in lane 7. Angel Culmer, fast forward in 6. Ramonica Miller, Unique Athletics in 5. Trinity Roll, fast track in 4. Anaya Burrows, Harry Murray in 3. Anaya Thompson Road Runners in 2. And already look at Ramonica Miller of Unique Athletics picking up the Steiger, along with Trinity Roll of fast track. Roll and Miller running side by side, 1 and 2. As they're already starting to pull away from the field with 200 meters left to go. Roll and Miller is running side by side, ladies and gentlemen. That's fast track and Unique Athletics. This is the first section of the under 15 girls 400 meters. As we approach 100 meters left to go, Unique Athletics, Ramonica Miller has now moved. And fast track Trinity Roll is now pulled away from the field. And she will take the first section. Trinity Roll, 1 minute, 3.61 seconds. Ramonica Miller, my apologies, 1 minute, 5.85 seconds.
That completes section 1. Section 2, lined up and ready to go. Nelson will run in 2.
Up next on the track is section 2 of 4 of the under 15 girls 400 meters. Shamoy Bean, Harry Murray is in 8. Greer Roberts, fast forward in 7. Shayla Sands, Roadrunners in 6. Sky Knowles, Godspeed in 5. Sharnikas Emily, Speed Capacities in 4. Demaya Lockhart, Jimmy Invictus in 3. And Kaylee Nelson, Extreme Athletics, is in lane number 2. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen, under 15 girls, 400 meters. Bain, Roberts, Sands, Knowles, Emil, Lockhart, and Nelson. And already on the outside, Roberts and Bain. As we approach the 200-meter mark, fast forward, Greer Roberts, your current leader, being followed by Shayla Sands of Roadrunners and Shamoy Bean of Harry Murray. That's your top 3. But here comes Greer Roberts of Fast Forward. She's your current leader in the second section on the 15 girls 400 meters. Grandpa and Victus, Lockhart trying to make a move. Greer Roberts, but here comes Grandpa and Victus. Look at Demaya Lockhart. Demaya Lockhart, look at Grand Bahama, but here comes Fast Forward and Roadrunners. And it is Grand Bahama Invictus coming from behind, taking that second section. Grand Bahama Invictus, Demaya Lockhart came from behind to take that second section of the under 15 girls 400 meters.
This is a second reminder, coaches. Second reminder, relay declarations can be turned in at this time. Relay declarations.
We'll now be moving on to the third section of the under 15 girls 400 meters. Amelia George runs out of lane number 8, representing Speed Capacity. Rion Ward, DTSP Wolfpack in 7. Angelique McKinsey, Roadrunners in 6. T-Bird Flyers, Sienna Hall in 5. Harry Murray, Cartier Murphy in 4. Gabrielle McLean, Roadrunners in 3. And Zion Peters, Noble Prep, runs on lane number 2. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen, section 3 of 4 of the under 15 girls 400 meters. And already making up a move on the inside, we have Gabrielle McLean of Roadrunners. Gabrielle McLean, ladies and gentlemen, is your current leader as we approach the 200-meter mark. Her teammate, Aldronique McKinsey, is sitting in second with T-Bird Flyer. Sienna Hall is now making a move, and Hall is now moving in second. 100 meters left to go. Look at Hall building up the speed. But here comes on the inside, Gabrielle McLean is your current leader, being chased by Sienna Hall, who has moved into second, and Harry Murray has moved into third. But it is all McLean, ladies and gentlemen. Gabrielle McLean takes section 3, 1 minute, 7.75 seconds, her time on the clock. Gabrielle McLean takes that third section of the under 15 girls 400 meters.
Final section on the track and ready to go. They're off. This is the final section of the under 15 girls 400 meters. Aaliyah Culmer, Aaron Roll, Shalom Smith, Janaea Camp, Demetria Sherman, Anthony McKenzie, and Dior Pan. Oh my goodness, on the backstretch, she's wasting no time. Is that fast track? That looks like Godspeed Athletics, Dior Pan. Pan running on the outside. At least 40 meters ahead of the field. Dior Pan, Godspeed Athletics. Chasing on the inside, looks like Fast Track. And Roadrunners. Lane 8, that is Godspeed Athletics, Dior Pan, coming down the straightaway. Pan took it from the start. She's still holding on to the lead. Coming up in lane 4, Shalom Smith, Fast Track. Chased by Roadrunners, Demetria Sherman. But it's all Godspeed Athletics, Dior Pan, taking the win. 64-18 on the clock for Penn. 67-11 for Smith. And Sherman, 67-80. 1 minute, 7:80.
Attention coaches, attention athletes. This will be the last and final call for under 20 male and female 400. Last and final call, under 20 male and female 400 meter dash. This will be the second call, open, men and women, 400 meters, second call.
Up next on the track is the under-15 boys 400 meters section final, section 1 of 3. Ariel Lane assignments in lane 8, Shakai Brennan, Red Line Athletics in lane 7, Anthony Saunders.
Testing.
Unique Athletics in lane 6, Jermaine Strawn, fast forward.
It on?
In lane 5, Caden Brennan, T-Bird Flyers. In lane 4, Nico Seymour, Team Velocity. Lane 3, Darian Sears, Fast Track Athletics out of Grand Bahama. Lane 2, Israel Griffin, Harry Murray. And lane 1, Gerard Joseph, Speed Capacity. They will reset that again. That's section 1 of 3 for the under-15 boys, 400 meters. Brennan, Saunders, Strawn, Brennan, Seymour, Sears, Griffin, Joseph.
Testing. Night gone.
That's Brennan, Saunders, Strawn, Brennan, Seymour, Sears, Griffin, Joseph.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the Thomas A. Robertson Stadium, the old track. And currently on the track is the first section of the under-15 boys 400 meters. The meet record 51.10 seconds, set back in 2015 by Tyrese Sims. And here is your lineup. We have Shakai Brennan, Red Eye Athletics in 8. Anthony Saunders, Unique Athletics in 7. Jermaine Strawn, Fast Forward in 6. Caden Brennan in 5. T-Bird Flyers. Nico Seymour, Team Velocity in 4. Darian Sayers, Fast Track in 3. Israel Griffin, Harry Murray in 2. And Jared Joseph, Speed Capacity, runs out lane number 1. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Under 15 boys, 400 meters, section 1 of 3. And on the inside, already making a move is Nico Seymour of Team Velocity, is your current leader, being chased by Jermaine Strawn of Fast Forward. That's your 1 and 2. At the 150-meter mark, we have Nico Seymour, Jermaine Strawn, being chased by Joseph Griffin Sayers, Seymour, Brennan, and Saunders. with 50 meters left to go, we have fast forward Jermaine Strawn, who has now come from behind to take the lead. And Jermaine Strawn, ladies and gentlemen, has taken the first section of the under 15 boys 400 meters.
Speed capacity in third. Last time, 55.55 seconds. Strawn, 55.55 seconds. Up next, second section final.
Up next is section 2 of the under 15 boys 400 meters. Shy Pratt of Red Line Athletics runs out of lane number 8. Aiden Roll of 22 Striders in lane number 7. Isaiah Wright, Kenyan Knights is in 6. Teru Bannister, fast forward in lane 5. Cordell Monroe, Team Velocity is in 4. Hayden Haley, Roadrunners in 3. Jordan Dill, Panthers Track is in 2. And Tyler Missick of Sunblazer Track Club runs out of lane number 1.
Set. The gun.
They will reset that again.
It's
Pratt, Roll, Wright, Bannister, Monroe, Haley, Dill.
Again, as we wait for the start, here's an invitation to Fast Track Athletics presents its third annual Spring Fling Invitational right at the Grand Bahama Sports Complex, Freeport, Grand Bahama. They're inviting you to come and join in with them May 10th at 6 p.m. and on the 11th at 9 a.m. 2024 right here, Grand Bahama Sports Complex, Freeport, Grand Bahama. Third annual Spring Fling Invitational.
on.
This is the second section of the under 15 boys 400 meters getting underway. We have Shy Pratt in lane number 8. Aiden Roll in 7, Isaiah Wright in 6, Teru Bannister in 5, Cordell Monroe in 4, Hayden Haley in 3, Jordan Dill in 2, and Tyler Missick in lane number 1. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Under 15 boys 400 meter section 2, and Cordell Monroe of Team Velocity is already picking up the Steiger. Shy Proud of Red Line Athletics is out there, out in lane number 8, trying to hold strong. But Team Velocity, Cordell Monroe is now moved into the lead with 200 meters left to go. And with 120 meters left to go, Cordell Monroe of Team Velocity, your current leader, being chased by Isaiah Wright of Kenyan Knights and Shy Pratt of Red Line Athletics. The Team Velocity, all Team Velocity, Cordell Monroe. Monroe with a time of 55.09 seconds. He takes that second section of the under 15 boys, 400 meters.
Up next, your final section, final of the under 15 boys, 400 meters in lane 8. Avant Thompson, Extreme Athletics, lane 7, Adrian Woodside, T-Bird Flyers, lane 6, Terrell Steigers, Harry Murray, Lane 5, Jonathan Linton, Swift Athletics. Lane 4, Zion Roker, T-Bird Flyers. Lane 3, Brandon Hanna, Redline Athletics. Lane 2, Dorano Wilson, Grand Bahama Invictus. And lane 1, Nario Williams, Roadrunners. Those are your lane assignments for the final section of the under 15 boys, 400 meters. Quick announcement, under 17, under 20.
Okay, here are your finalists of the 100 meters, beginning with the under 9 girls 100-meter finalists. They are Lionel Capron, Jody Moxie, Tiana Williams, Deja Farrington, Erin Strawn, Chanel Hebburn, Jasmine Demerit, and Jamila Major. That's your under 9 girls 100 meters.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on the track right now, this is the final section of the under 15 boys 400 meters. We have our Swift Athletics, Jonathan Linton, and T-Bird Flyers, Zion Roker. And who is it going to be? Will it be Roker or Linton and Zion Roker? But Brandon Hanna of Redline Athletics, ladies and gentlemen, 59.74 seconds, his time on the clock. That was actually Brandon Hanna of Redline Athletics, ladies and gentlemen, winning the final section of the under 15 boys 400 meters. The next event on the track, ladies and gentlemen, is the under 17 girls 400 meters. Meet record 55.96 seconds, set back in 2018 by Megan Moss. Carifta qualifying standard 56.35 seconds. These are section finals. And these young ladies are looking to compete in the Carifta Games set for Easter weekend in Grenada. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen, and here's your liner. Brielle Cooper in 2, Alicia Knowles in 3, Alexis Roberts in 4, Kiesra Thomas in 5, Lenuke Black in 6, Alexandria Kumalafi in 7, and Ramonique McLennan in 8. And this is going to be a good race, ladies and gentlemen. All of these young ladies have Carifta aspirations, have qualified for Carifta already. But as we approach the 200-meter mark, it is still anybody's race, ladies and gentlemen. But starting to pull away, that is Kiesra Thomas of Speed Begins. She has taken the lead, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kiesra Thomas of Speed Begins with 100 meters left to go. And on the inside, that is Roberts. But look at Kiesra Thomas, 53, 54, 55, ladies and gentlemen. 55.53 seconds on the clock, and if that is Her time, 55.52. She has qualified for the Carifta Games, and she also has smashed the meet record, 55.96, which was set back in 2018 by Megan Moss. That was Kiesra Thomas, ladies and gentlemen, unofficially qualifying Carifta and setting a new meet record. Her time, 55.52 seconds.
Finalists again, starting with the under 9 girls. They are Jody Moxley, Tiana Williams, Jamila Major, Jasmine Demerit, Chanel Hebburn.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed a Carifta qualifying standard in the under 17 girls 400 meters by Kiesra Thomas. Her speed begins. Unofficial. It still has to be ratified, but she did surpass the standard of 56.35 seconds. Her time was 55.52 seconds, which also sets a new meet record, which was held by Megan Moss back in 2018 of 55.96 seconds. So early congratulations to Kiesra Thomas, Grand Bahama native of Speed Begins.
Burrows, Malcolm LaBranche, and Kaden Bain. Your under 13 girls finalists, 100 meters. Chasey Nelson, Christina Dean, Jalen Monroe, Cassidy Pratt, Simone Martin, Shantavia Henry, Ariel Thompson, and Ramonta Miller. The under 13 boys 100 meter finalists. They are Trey Major, Antoine Roll, Ashton Roll, Nipsey Jones, Avante Lotmore, Cohen Campbell, Samson Wells, and Darren.
Testing. On.
Attention coaches, attention athletes, this is the first
Set.
call for all 100-meter finalists. First call, all 100 meter finalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the second section of the under 17 girls 400 meters. And here are your on the track. We have Kenyan Knights, Lakuka Black, and Sasha Wright of Team Velocity. And as we approach about 100 meters left to go, ladies and gentlemen, it's still a very close race. There's Black and Wright running 1 and 2. The Thompson on the outside for Speed Begins. That's Rispa Thompson, another Grand Bahama native. Here comes Rispa Thompson. Look at Rispa Thompson, ladies and gentlemen, coming from behind. 58, 59, 1 minute flat, ladies and gentlemen, 59.98 seconds. Her time on the clock. That was Rispa Thompson of Speed Begins.
Until the 100-meter finalists are completed. I'm continuing with the under 13 boys 100-meter finalists. Darren Ayton, Trey Major, Antoine Roll, Ashton Roll, Nipsey Jones, Avante Lotmore, Cohen Campbell, Samson Wells. The open women 100-meter dash finalists. They are Ivan H. Charlton, Candace Murphy, Tamara Myers, Lydia Clark. The open men 100-meter finalists. They are Ralph Walker, Walter Parker, George Minnis, Kunal Bain, Somali Farrington, Stephen Newbold, Rashard Farquharson, Xavier Munnings. Your under 15 girls 100-meter finalists. They are Maria Evans, Shannon Edwards, Breon Ward, Kyla Smith, Chizay Johnson, Vanessa Mackey, Rihanna Saunders, and Cheyenne Hebburn. The under 17 boys 100 meters. They are Jamari Moss, Barry Miller, Jamal Deluche, Ishmael Roll, Everett Fraser, Daniel Strawn, Shamaro Ambrister, and Elijah Taylor. Your under 20 girls finalists 100 meters. Peyton Knowles, Breon Cargill, Melente Clark, Zaria Stapleton, Cheyenne Demerit, Jemiah Nabi, Phoebe Thompson, and Melvanie Gibson. Your under 20 boys, they are Lamar Williams, Tervon Clark, Levon Parker, Jeremiah Adderley, Carlos Brown Jr., Jonathan Harris, Aiden Kelly, and Quinton Jordan. Two more, under 17 girls, Joy Johnson, Jonelle Marshall, Natea Watson, Calais Davis, Kiana Henschel, Rianne Sims, Kylie Thompson, and Renika Culmer. Your under 15 boys, 100-meter finalists, Caden Miller, Melvin DeVoe, Joel Cumberbatch, Cameron Henfield, Sean Ferguson, Nathan King, Naaman Thompson, and Tavares Roll. That completes your 100-meter finalists. Your revised under 9 girls, 100-meter finalists. They are Leonelle Capron, Deja Farrington, Erin Strawn, Chanel Hebburn, Jasmine Demerit, Jamila Major, Tiana Williams, and Jody Moxie. Again, that's your revised under 9 finalists for the 100 meters. Jody Moxie, Tiana Williams, Jamila Major, Jasmine Demerit, Chanel Hebburn, Erin Strawn, Deja Farrington, and Leonelle Capron.
Set.
Back to the action on track. You're watching section 3 of 5 for the under 17 girls. 400 meters out in front is fast forwards. Dallas Strawn. Strawn with the early lead, being chased by Samantha Saunders of Roadrunners Track Club. 250 meters remaining is fast forward. Strawn still your leader, holding on to the lead. That's Dallas Strawn as fast forward. Roadrunners, here comes Team Velocity and Extreme Athletics. Extreme Athletics moving on up into second place.
How much shots I still got left?
200 meters remaining. Dallas Strawn still your leader. Fast forward. 150 meters remaining for fast forward. Here comes Extreme Athletics moving on up into second place. Crystal Scott. That's Scott of Extreme Athletics. 100 meters remaining. Angelique Dean for speed capacity, also trying to make a move. That's Dean, Angelique Dean, and Extreme Athletics. Extreme Athletics, Crystal Scott. Scott, Dean, speed capacity. Extreme Athletics, speed capacity, coming from behind to take section 3 of 5 for the under 17 girls, 400 meters.
We want to make a special announcement. In that first section of 5, we had a qualifier in the likes of Speed Begins, Kayesra Thomas, breaking the record and also breaking the meet record. So she ran 55.52 to surpass the qualifying standard of 56.35, and now she will be your ratified meet record holder in the under 17 girls 400 meters. Congratulations to Kayesra Thomas.
And there you have heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Kayesra Thomas would have run 55.52 seconds, which is under the qualifying standard of 56.35. She also would have set the meet record, which was 55.96, set back in 2018 by Megan Moss. Currently on the track is section 4 of the under 17 girls 400 meters. Caitlin Smith of Red Line is in 2. Takara Taylor, a teammate, in 3. Akila Watson is running unattached in 4. Jasmine Bain fast forward in 5. Rocher Bastian, GB Heats is in 6. And Jasmine Wiley of T-Bird Flyers runs out of lane number 7.
As we wait for the start, we want to acknowledge the president of the Association of Athletic Associations in the stadium here with us, Mr. Dreamco Archer.
On your marks.
Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is section 4 of the under 17 girls 400 meters, and already making a move. That is fast forward.
Musgrove out of Grand Bahama, fast track with the lead. 250 meters remaining. Here comes Red Line as Caitlin Smith trying to move on up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually the final section of the under 17 girls 400 meters, in which you have
It's going to be Smith, Caitlin Smith,
Caitlin
Red Line
Smith
Athletics.
of Redline
Is going to take
Athletics,
the win, followed by Fast Tracks, Zaya Musgrove.
who
Red
comes
Line
in
Athletics with
lane
fast
number
start,
2
1 minute, 43
with
seconds. Fast
60.31
Tracks,
seconds.
second in
Caitlin
was
Smith,
Roadrunners Track Club,
she takes that
finishing in
final
third.
section of the under
Roadrunners
17
with
girls
Sean
400
Bell
meters.
completing it.
But once
Back to
again, this
police,
was
under
the
17 girls,
um,
400 meters, section finals.
Again,
that would have
coaches,
been the final
last and
section of
final
the under
call for
17
all
girls 400
100 meter
meters.
finalists. Last and final
Caitlin
call
Smith,
for all
Redline
100 meter
Athletics, takes
finalists.
that final section in
Okay, we're moving
60.31
to the under
seconds.
17 boys 400-meter dash. Before we start, we want to ask anyone, if you've lost a cell phone, please check us here at the announcer's area to identify it. On the track, the under 17
Up
boys
next on the
section
track,
one
ladies and
of
gentlemen, is
5.
the under
OTB
17
the
boys
starter.
400 meters. Carifta qualifying standard 49.27 seconds. Meet record 50.35 seconds, set back in 2016 by K.S. Portier. Dane Brennan of Roadrunners runs on lane number 2. GB Heats, Soyoko Elette in 3. Zaya Henfield, Kenyan Knights in 4. Matthew Clark, Bahamas Speed in 5. Everett Frazier, fast forward in lane 6. Martino Witter, speed capacity in 7. And Levi Pinder, fast track in 8.
Fraser 6, Witter 7, and Pinder will be running out of 8.
Once again, getting ready for the start of the under 17 boys 400 meters.
As we wait for the start, remember to check out
Carifta qualifying standard 49.27 seconds. Meet record 50.35. These are timed section finals, and there are 5 sections in this under 17 boys.
Everything that you can need and food and smoothies right there for you. Set. Okay, that will be a reset.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a reset. There's been some technical difficulties with the starting gun. So we're going to have the athletes reset into the blocks. Remember, we do have field events going on, ladies and gentlemen. Currently, there's high jump. Girls' high jump is currently underway. We also have the under 20 girls shot put on the way. And we are getting the boys javelin warming up. And once the girls high jump is done, then the boys high jump will be going underway. We also have discus, girls discus underway at the moment.
Stand up.
We're still waiting for the start of the under 17 boys 400 meters. Brainan, Elette, Hanfield, Clark, Frazier, Witter, Pinder. This is section 1 of 5. Carifta qualifying standard 49.27 seconds. Meet record 50.35.
Set.
Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. First section of 5 of the under 17 boys, 400 meters. Levi Pinder on the fast track is out in front, but here comes Zion Henfield of Kenya Knights making a move on the inside, being chased by Matthew Clark of Bahamas Speed. And Zion Henfield, ladies and gentlemen, Kenyan Henfield is your current leader. Here comes GB Heats, elect on the inside, and Road Runners, Dane Brennan. And that's Bahamas Speed, Matthew Clark. Zaya Henfield and Matthew Clark. And crossing the finish line, that will be Zaya Henfield. 51.26 seconds his time on the clock. And Soyoko Elette of Grand Bahama Heats takes second, 52.69 seconds.
Getting ready is section 2 of 5, the under 17 boys, 400 meters.
Up next is section 2 of 5 of the under 17 boys, 400 meters. Here are your lane assignments. Jaden Ingram, Grand Bahama Heats is in 2. Caleb Chandler, Team Velocity is in 3. Lamont Moxie, Kenyan Knights is in 4. Billy Pifuri of Noble Preparatory is in 6. Sharon Davis, Speed Capacity is in 7. And Rion Larimore of Harry Murray is in 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second section and already making a move on the outside. That is Willie Preferi and Sharon Davis of Speed Capacities in lane number 7. Here comes Willie Preferi in lane number 6. And coming up on the inside, Caleb Chandler in lane number 3. But Sharon Davis is still your current leader, but here comes Team Velocity. Caleb Chandler making a move on the inside with 100 meters left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Caleb Chandler is your current leader. That is Kenyan Knight, Lamont Moxie. And he has pulled away from the field. Lamont Moxie, ladies and gentlemen, he crosses the finish line, taking the second section, 52.26 seconds his time on the clock. And Lamont Moxie of Kenya Knights takes the second section of the under 17 boys 400 meters. Up next, section 3 of 5 under 17 boys 400 meters. Carifta qualifying standard 49.27 seconds. Area lane assignments. Rogero Cooper, fast track, runs on lane 2. Landon Dawkins, red line, is in 3. LaShawn Parker of Grand Bahama Heats is in 4. Roman Roll, fast forward, is in 5. Shamar Stirrup, quick step, is in 6. Nicholas Simmons, Phoenix track, is in 7. And Christoph Monroe, running unattached, in lane number 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third section of the under 17 boys 400 meters. And already making a move in the middle of the track. That is Roll of Fast Forward. And here comes LaShawn Parker making up his stagger as well. As we approach the 200-meter mark, it is Parker and Roll the top two. On the outside, we have Phoenix Track Club Simmons still holding strong, but is now Roman Roll starting to pull away. And here comes Parker on the inside with final 100 meters left to go. Roman Roll and LaShawn Parker running side by side. And here comes Parker's now moved into the lead. Here comes Parker moving into the lead, and he is pulled away. LaShawn Parker, ladies and gentlemen, 51.76. His time on the clock. That was LaShawn Parker of Grand Bahama Heats taking that third section of the under-17 boys 400 meters. We're now moving on to section 4 of the under-17 boys 400 meters. Here are your lane assignments. In lane number 7, fast forward, Gabriel Sanders. In lane 6, Swift Athletics, Aaron Stubbs. In lane 5, Tajay Johnson, Red Line Athletics. So there has been a correction into the lane assignments. This is a combined heat of the last two sections, 4 and 5. We have Aiden Monroe, fast forward, runs out of lane number 2. Donald Bain is running out of touch in lane number 3. Delvon Barton, a fast forward, runs out of lane number 4.
Here in the under-17 boys 400 meters.
Tajay Johnson, Red Line Athletics, runs out of lane number 5. Jaden Moss, GB Invictus in lane 6.
Lane 3, Maine. Lane 4 is Barton. Lane 5, Johnson. Lane 6, Moss. Lane 7, Saunders.
Gabriel Sanders of fast forward runs out of lane number 7, and Ethan Scott of Harry Murray will run out of lane number 8. That is your revised lane assignments for the combined 4th and 5th section in this under-17 boys 400 meters.
On your marks. Set.
Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final section of the under-17 boys 400 meters, and already making their move on the outside. That is Jaden Moss, JB Invictus, and Red Line Athletics, Tajay Johnson. But look at Jaden Moss of GB Invictus, and that is fast forward on the outside, Gabriel Sanders. But Jaden Moss has now moved in. Jaden Moss has now moved into the lead. And with 100 meters left to go, ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Moss of GB Invictus is your current leader as he starts to pull away from the field. It is all Jaden Moss, Grand Bahama Invictus, He takes it 52.58 seconds.
8 seconds. The mark time on the clock, 52:57 for the win. And that will complete the under 17 boys.
52:57 is his official time.
For the family island athletes, please present your roster at the concession stand to collect their lunches. Coaches for the family island athletes, please present your team roster to collect your lunches.
We'll now be moving on to the under 20 girls 400 meters. Three sections in this time final. Carifta qualifying standard 55.40 seconds. And the meet record set back in 2020 by Jasmine Knowles, 55.60 seconds. Here's your lane assignments. Haley Robinson, Bahama Speed in 2. Michael Bullard, running on a touch in 3. Christopher Ford, Bahama Speed in 4. Janiyah Roll, Grand Bahama Heats in 5. Tajane Morley, Phoenix Track in 6. Shania Adderley, Golden Eagles in 7. And Taylor Robinson in 8. And look at Golden Eagles. Shania Adderley, your current leader. And here comes on the inside, Christopher Ford making a move on the inside. But Shania Adderley, Golden Eagles, your current leader. 150 meters left to go. Shania Adderley is your current leader, but here comes Christopher Ford on the inside trying to make it a race. Remember, the ladies are chasing 55.40 seconds to qualify for Carifta. But on the outside, Shania Adderley, Golden Eagles. And here comes Christopher Ford on the inside. But can Golden Eagles holding on? That is Shania Adderley, ladies and gentlemen. She's holding on. Shania Adderley, 57.27 seconds. Her time taking that first of 3. Taking that first of 3 section of the under 20 girls 400 meters.
Here's a very important announcement. Here's the revised finalists for the under 9 girls 100-meter dash. They are Jody Moxley, Tiana Williams, Melanie Thompson.
Up next on the track, ladies and gentlemen. Up next on the track, ladies and gentlemen, is the under 20 girls 400 meters section number 2. Here's your lane assignments. Running out of lane number 2 are Carrie Roberts, Road Runners. Rain McPhee, Andres Heats, runs out of lane number 3. Katya Archer, Bahama Speed, runs in lane number 4. Janae Pinder, GB Heats, is in 5. Alfrenique Knowles, Golden Eagles, in 6. Clintonique Forbes, Hurry Murray, in 7. And Wildene DeLusso of Red Iron Athletics runs out of lane number 8.
Golden Eagles, Grand Bahama. Lane 5, Janae Pinder, Grand Bahama Heats. Lane 4, Katya Archer, Bahama Speed.
On your mark.
Meters remaining for the Golden Eagles. Alfrenique Forbes, Alfrenique Knowles. Here comes Katya Archer of Bahama Speed.
And ladies and gentlemen, section number 2 is underway for the under 20 girls 400 meters. We have Alfrenique Knowles of Golden Eagles, your current leader, being chased by Katya Archer of Bahama Speed, running 1 and 2. With 150 meters left to go, Alfrenique Knowles of the Golden Eagles, your current leader. But here comes Katya Archer trying to close in the gap. They're chasing 55.40 seconds to make it to Carifta. But here comes Knowles and Archer's running 1 and 2. Archer and Knowles, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Alfrenique Knowles. Golden Eagles. Alfrenique Knowles, ladies and gentlemen, 59.58 seconds her time on the clock. Coming in second, Katya Archer. 60.83 seconds her time coming in second. That was section 2 of the under 20 girls 400 meters.
Attention coaches, attention athletes. Under 17
Up
boys
next on the
discus.
track
Under
will be
17
the final
boys
section
discus.
of the
Please
under 20
report to the
girls
discus
400
pit.
meters.
Under
And
17
here is
boys
your
discus
lineups.
pit.
Running in lane number 2, Kamia Smith, T-Bird Flyers. And lane number 3, Janaya Pinder, Speed Begins. And lane 4, Morgan Kumalafe, Bahamas Speed. Shasha Ferguson of Golden Eagles runs in lane 5. Stacey Ann Humes, Harry Murray in 6. Greer Lavarity, Sun Blazers in 7. And Mary Noel of Harry Murray runs out lane number 8.
On your mark. Stand up. On your mark. Stand up.
As we wait for the start, we're asking if you've lost your phone,
Yep.
if you've lost a cell phone anywhere in the stadium, we're asking you please to check us here at the announcers area.
Once again, on the track is the final section.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the start of the final section of the under 20 girls 400 meters.
Lane 5, Sasha Ferguson, Golden Eagles.
Greer Lavarity
Lane 4, Morgan
is in
Kumalafe,
7,
Bahamas
Sun
Speed.
Blazers.
Lane
Stacey Ann
3,
Humes, Harry Murray's in
Janaya
6,
Pinder,
Golden Eagle.
Speed Begins.
Sasha
Lane
Ferguson
2,
in 5, Bahamas
Kamia
Speed,
Smith,
Morgan
T-Bird
Kumalafi in
Flyers.
4.
There is your
Speed
race
Begins,
assignment.
Janaya
Final
Pinder in
section
3,
of the
and
under 20
Kamia Smith
girls,
of T-Bird Flyers in
400
2.
meters.
On your mark. Set.
Great start on the Lord's
Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. Final section of the under 20 girls 400 meters. And already bigging up the stagger that is Sasha Ferguson of Golden Eagles and Morgan Kumalafi of Bahamas Speed is now moving. And look at Morgan Kumalafi now is moving to the lead on the back stretch. She's chasing Ferguson of Golden Eagles. They're now running side by side, 1 and 2. Kumalafi is now taking a slight lead with 200 meters left to go. It is Ferguson and Kumalafi running 1 and 2. They're chasing 55.40 seconds. The Carifta qualifying standard, 150 meters left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Kumalafe and Ferguson running side by side. 100 meters left to go. Golden Eagles, Bahamas Speed, Kumalafe, Ferguson. Who is it going to be? Kumalafe is now starting to pull away a little. Morgan Kumalafe, ladies and gentlemen, of Bahamas Speed. She will take this final section of the under 20 girls 400 meters.
Let's bring home the heat.
And Morgan Kumalafe, she wins it in 60.04 seconds, taking the final section of the under 20 girls 400 meters.
Wasting no time, we're going to jump right into the under 20 boys 400 meters. There'll be 5 section finals in this age group. The correct qualifying standard 47.65. Terrence Jones, the meet record holder, set back in 2019 with a time of 48.20 seconds.
Next event on the track, ladies and gentlemen, is the under 20 boys 400 meters. There are 5 sections in this time finals. Carifta qualifying standard 47.65 seconds. Meet record 48.20 seconds, set back in 2019 by Terrence Jones. Area lane assignments: Swift Athletics, Carvin Spence in lane number 1. Matthias Bryce, DTSB Wolfpack, runs out of lane number 2. Renato Farrington of Swift Athletics in lane 3. Zion Shepard, Grand Bomber Heats in 4. Rondino Dean, Quick Step, is in 5. Tamar Davis, Roadrunners, runs out lane number 6. Vincent Alerte, Speed Capacity in 7. And Rashad DeQuell, T-Bird Flyers, runs out lane number 8.
you please to report. This is your final call.
This is the under 20 boys 400 meters, section 1 of 5.
Stand up.
We're asking to stand up again. This is section 1 of 5.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, section 1 of 5, under 20 boys 400 meters. And as they were set, we have
Attention coaches,
Spence in
attention
1,
athletes,
Bryce
this
in
is the
2,
first call.
Farrington in
First
3,
call, under 6,
Shepard in 4,
under
Dean in
7,
5,
boys and
Davis
girls,
in 6,
60-meter
Alerte
dash.
in
First
7,
call,
DeQuell in
under
8.
7, boys and girls, 60-meter dash. Under 9, boys and girls, 60-meter dash. First call.
On your set.
Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is section 1 of 5 of the under 20 boys 400 meters. And already Grandbama Heat, Zion Shepherd is already making a move on the box stretch. And on the inside, you have Renato Farrington of Swift Athletics as well. But look at Shepherd of Grand Bahama in the middle of the track is now moving to the lead with 200 meters left to go, being chased by Farrington and Bryce. 100 meters left to go, ladies and gentlemen. Zion Shepherd, Grand Bahama Heat, is your current leader. He's chasing 47.65 to qualify for this year's Carifta Games. Zion Shepherd, Grand Bahama Heat. And he just misses it, but he crosses it at 48.45. 48.44, his official time on the clock. That's a shade off the Carifta qualifying standard and the meet record. But a good race by Zion Shepherd of Grand Bahama.
Attention coaches, relay declaration is now
Up
closed.
next.
Relay declaration
Up
is
next
now
is section
closed.
2.
Thank you very much.
Under 20 boys 400 meters. Rashad Dixon, RK Athletics. Nathaniel Thompson, GB Heats. Justin Brown, Swift Athletics. Devon Strawn, T-Bird Flyers. Maxwell McNeil in 5. Jaleel Smichael in 6. Jayon Joseph in 7. And Joshua March in lane number 8. This is section 2. Section 2 of 5, under 20 boys, 400 meters.
Want to announce if you've seen a phone, a black iPhone with a
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready for the start of section 2 of the under 20 boys 400 meters.
Set.
All right, this is a clean start. Section number 2 of the under 20 boys. T-Bird Flyers, Devon Strawn making a move. On the outside, you have Roadrunners, Joshua March. Maxwell McNeil, a fast forward up in the middle. And now you have Maxwell McNeil in lane number 5. He's your current leader. But here comes T-Bird Flyers, Devon Strawn. As we approach With 110 meters left to go, it is still Maxwell McNeil, your current leader. And you have Swift Athletics, Justin Brown trying to make a move on the inside. But Maxwell McNeil is still your current leader. Fast forward. But here comes Maxwell McNeil, and he will be your winner of the second section. 52.24 is the flash time on the clock. 52.26 seconds is time, taking section number 2 of the under 20 boys 400 meters. Up next is section 3 of the under 20 boys 400 meters. Here's your lineup. Kuwan Johnson, Red Line Athletics in 1. Cameron Petit Ferreira, Noble Preparatory in 2. Trent Ford, Roadrunners, runs out of lane 3. Giovanni Bridgewater, GB Heats in 4. Sanson Orville, Swift Athletics in 5. Shane Dean, Team Velocity in 6. Jarvis Forbes, Bomber Speed in 7. And Justin Brooks of TTSB Wolfpack runs out of lane number 8.
The under 20 boys 400 meters, and here's your lineup. Running in 1, that's Johnson, Red Line. Lane 2, Petit Frere, Noble Preparatory. Lane 4, Bridgewater, Grand Bahama Heat. Lane 5, Orville, Swift Athletics. 6 is Dane, Team Velocity. 7 is Forbes, Bahama Speed. And 8 is Brooks of DTSB Wolfpack.
On your marks. Set.
It's a clean start for a heat 3 of 5. The under 20 boys 400 meters, and wasting no time, Swift Athletics, Sanson Orville. Orville, he cleans up the stag already on the curve. Here being chased by Grand Bahama Heat, Giovanni Bridgewater. Bridgewater now makes a move on the backstretch, running out front. DTSB Wolfpack, Justin Brooks. Brooks, Sanson, Orville, and Grand Bahama Heat's Bridgewater. They're running 1, 2, and 3 right now as they come off the top of the curve. Final 120. It's right at the middle. Swift Athletics, Sanson Orville, Bridgewater, Grand Bahama Heat. They're running neck and neck. Grand Bahama Heat's now with the lead. He pulls away from the field, driving hard to the finish. He will take it at the line. That's Giovanni Bridgewater of Grand Bahama Heat. 49-48 on the clock. He will take the win easily.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed the third section of the under 20 boys 400 meters. Giovanni Bridgewater won that heat. And we are now moving on to section 4. And here is your lineup. Running out of lane number 1, Christopher Edwards of Harry Murray. In lane 2, Dion Smith, DTSB Wolfpack. In lane 3, Swift Athletics, Rohim Robinson. And lane 4, Grand Bahama Heat's Felton Robinson Jr. And lane 5, Roadrunners, Daniel Brannon. In lane 6, Kriston Grant, Noble Prep. And lane 7, Farron Edgecombe, Redline Athletics. And running out of lane number 8, Jamal Moss of Grand Bahama Invictus.
To a full house in this round, section 4 or 5.
Justin. On your marks. Set. Stand up.
Stand up in this round for section 4 or 5. Edwards Jr. is in 1. Smith is in 2. Robinson Raheem is in 3. Felton Robinson Jr. is in 4. Brennan 5. Grant sits in 6. Edgecombe in 7. And Moss, Grand Bahama Invictus will run out of 8.
Once again, getting ready for the start of section 4 of the under 20 boys 400 meters. Edwards in 1, Smith in 2, Robinson 3, Robinson in 4, Braden in 5, Grant in 6, Edgecombe in 7, Moss in 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is section 4 of the under 20 boys 400 meters. And making up the stagger on the inside, we have Graham and Victor Jamal Moss. But coming up the middle is Swift Athletics, Raheem Robinson, and Graham Heats, Felton Robinson. And Swift Athletics, Raheem Robinson has now taken the lead. But here comes Graham Heats on making a move. And Invictus Jamal Moss. But with 100 meters left to go, ladies and gentlemen, Swift Athletics and Grandma Heats 1 and 2. Robinson and Robinson, Felton Robinson Jr. of Grandma Heats has now moved into the lead, and he's pushing hard to the finish line, and he crossed the finish line. That was Felton Robinson Jr., 51.34 seconds, his time on the clock. And Raheem Robinson comes in second with a time of 52.18.
Your final section getting ready on the track.
Up next is the final section of the under 20 boys 400 meters. Remember, they're chasing a Carifta qualifying standard of 47.655 seconds. Here are your lane assignments. Lane number 1, Jeremiah Adley, TTSP Wolfpack. Tahan Roma speed capacities in 2. Kaleno Kelly in 3. Harry Murray. Matthew Ayton, Phoenix Track in 4. Tezoron St. Jules, Godspeed in 5. Teron McKinsey, Redline Athletics in 6. Leviticus Levarty, Fast Forward in 7. And Zachary Young, Swift Athletics, runs out of lane number 8.
Okay, we're getting ready for the final section of the
Clean start, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final section of the under 20 boys 400 meters. And already getting out, Leviticus Levarty of Swift Athletics is out in front. And here comes Zachary Young of Swift Athletics. Leviticus Levarty of Fast Forward. Those two are out in front. They're now running 1 and 2. Leviticus Levarty of Fast Forward is now taking the lead. Out in lane number 7, starting to pull away. And he has about 110 meters left to go. Leviticus Levarty is your current leader. This is the under 20 boys 400 meters final section. But here comes Morris Island on the inside, ladies and gentlemen. But look at Morris Island come from behind to take to the finish line. What a come from behind from Russell of Morris Island, 52.04 seconds. Levarty had the race, but Morris Island's Russell came from behind to take that final section of the under 20 boys 400 meters.
We're going to move right into the open boys, open men 400 meters. There'll be 2 section finals in this age group.
Up next on the track, ladies and gentlemen, will be the open men section. The open men section of the 400 meters. There are 2 section finals in this event. And here's your lineup for section 1. Running out of lane number 2, Kenton Roca, Kenya Knight. Austin Clark runs out of lane number 3 for Bahamas Speed. Deidro Clark, RK Athletics in 4. Dennis Williamson is running unattached in 5. Donya Roberts running unattached in 6. And Dion Major is running on a touch in lane number 7. Denzel, in the room.
Clark, RK Athletics. He's running in 4. Dennis Williamson running in 5 unattached. Donnie Roberts in 6. And lane 7, Dion Major unattached. Going on to the field right now, those are your finalists in the 100 meters.
On your marks. Set.
Clean start for section 1 of 2, the open boys 400 meters. Again, that's Newbold, Roker, Clark, Williamson, Robertson, Major. Wasting no time out there unattached. On the outside, that's Dion Major. Coming up on the inside, RK Athletics, Deidro Clark and Dennis Williamson. Austin Clark right up there with them. Here they come around the curve. Lane 4 running out front, that's Deidro Clark. RK Athletics. Clark's driving hard. Williamson chasing. Clark will take it to the line and he'll take the win. RK Athletics. 48.19 on the clock for Deidro Clark. 49.39 for Williams. Section 2 of the open men's 400-meter dash. This is going to be a very interesting race, very exciting. Running in lane 2, Swift Athletics, Giavato Longley. Lane 3, Noble Preparatory, Mikello Victor. Lane 4, Swift Athletics, Terrence DeVoe. And in lane 5 and 6, we have a father-son combo. Tim Munnings running unattached for the Masters and his son. Running in 6, Tim Munnings Jr. So that's the father-son combo right here. Who's going to beat who? Blame your uncle, Tim Jr. Blame your uncle.
Stand behind your blocks. On your marks. Set.
And that's a clean start for section 2, the open men's 400-meter dash. Longley, Victor, DeVoe, Munnings, and Munnings Jr. running right now. Out there, that's Swift Athletics, Terrence DeVoe. Terrence DeVoe taking it out early. Munnings and Munnings Jr. right up in there on the inside. Swift Athletics, Giavato Longley, and his teammate Terrence DeVoe. They're running. Tim Munnings is one of our 4x4 gold medalists for the men's 4x4 many relays for the Bahamas. He's running in 3rd for the Masters, but here they come. Okay, Swift Athletics. We need a medic on the track at the 110 line, but here they come. Tim Munnings and running for Masters and Swift Athletics unattached. Here comes Tim Munnings. Munnings coming through to the line. And I know that feel like getting that gold medal. 53.96. Tim Ah, that's right, Tim. Show the youngins. Show the youngins who's the boss. Who's the boss? Tim Munnings, for all of those watching, that's one of our gold medalists. 4x4 men, our silver men, our gold men. And he's now competing in the Masters. Congratulations, Tim. You beat your son. Tiss on you. Tiss, 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 shame.
I just want you to know this is a father and son race. And us old men won. Way to represent. Good job, good job, good job.
Great run for both Tim Munnings and his son. Great run.
Yep.
Okay. Now we're going to go to the exciting under 7 girls, 60 meters. But again, at this time, we want to say a special.
Look out. We can start sending all of them down. Start sending all that. Attention, coaches. Please, under 17 boys and
Okay, we also want to make an announcement that some of our sponsors will be sponsoring particular events, some events here at this 21st Star Performance Track Classic, and there will be Albany. Albany, Bahamas will be sponsoring the under 20 girls 100-meter finals. They'll be sponsoring the under 20 girls long jump and the under 17 girls 1500-meter run. Royal Bank of Canada here in the Bahamas will be sponsoring the under 20 boys 200 meters. So there you have it. Thank you to our sponsors again. They are Baker Concrete Construction, Graco Limited, Focal Sun Oil Limited, Albany, Bahamas, Royal Bank of Canada, and of course, Fidelity. We're good for you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on the track, we have the under-9 finals, and that's Red Line Athletics, and she will take Jasmine Demerit. She will be a champion of the under-9 girls 100 meters, Jasmine Demerit of Red Line Athletics.
For your medal collection.
100-meter finals. That was the under-9 girls. Next up will be the under-9 boys. Okay, this is the under-9
right,
boys,
and
and he's wasting no time. Grand Bahama Invictus, Grayson Taylor, head down. Look at that form. Straight through to the line, 15:47. Your competitors were Jace Maroons, Emerson McIntosh, Leslie Munnings, Grayson Taylor, your winner, Gabrielle Delaveau, Caden Bullard, Drew Ouden, and Jamal Nabi. That was your under-9 boys, 100-meter finalists. Your under-11 girls will be up next, 100 meters. And your finalists will be Harmony Roll in 1, Shanika Sands in 2, Courtney Miller 3, Kai Lily Catlin, she's running in 4, Keyshawn Roll 5, LaVey Johnson 6, Kristen Gibson 7, and Calais Miller will run in 8. Clean start. This is the under-11 girls 100-meter dash finals. And right up the middle, whoa, it's beginner track and Kai Lily Catlin, Red Line Athletics. Kai Lily Catlin running away from the field. She takes the win right at the line. Excellent run for Catlin, 14.84. She's your winner. $15.27 is Roll for second. Next up, the under-11 boys, and they're lined up already. Caden Bain is in 1. Malcolm LeBranche 2. Claudius Burrows 3. George Brown, your quickest, the fastest time. George Brown in 4. Aiden Knowles 5. Makai Nabi 6. Jude Ferguson 7, and Jamal Hebburn in 8. Again, next on the track is the finals of the under-11 boys 100-meter dash. Bain, LeBranche, Brown, Burrows, Knowles, Nabi, Ferguson, and Hebburn. They're off. Running right up the middle, that's George Brown, Swift Athletics. He's being chased by Extreme Athletics on the outside, Aiden Knowles. And Godspeed, Claudius Burrows. But it's all George Brown. He'll separate himself at the line and take the win. We need a medic at the finish line. 14:43 for Brown. The under-13 girls, 100 meters. That's next up, the finals. Your competitors, and Miller will be in 1. Thompson will run in 2. Henry 3. Martin will be in 4. Pratt, 5. Monroe in 6. Dean will run in 7. And Nelson will run in 8.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 21st Annual Star Performance Track Classic, brought to you by Star Truckers at the old Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. We are currently in the finals of the 100 meters, and lining up, getting ready to go is the under 13 girls 100 meters. Lane number 1, Romanta Miller. Ariel Thompson is in lane 2. Shavantia Henry in 3. Simone Martin in 4. Cassidy Pratt in 5. Jalen Monroe in 6. Christina Dean in 7. And Chaz Nelson runs out of lane number 8.
We're here at the 21st Star Performance Track Classic, hosted by our Star Trackers. And we're about to watch the finals of the under 13 girls 100-meter dash. That's a good throw on the field by Johnny.
We have already seen the under 9 girls and boys and under 11 girls and boys on the track. And now here's the under 13 girls, and it's a clean start. And in the middle of the track is Cassidy Pratt. But look at Grand Bam Heat, Simone Martin pulling away from the field. Simone Martin, ladies and gentlemen, 13.04 seconds. Her time on the clock, 13.04, matching her time coming in at 13.04 seconds. She's the champion of the under 13 girls 100 meters.
To all of our coaches, athletes, parents, supporters, once the races are complete, we're asking you please to check the tent, the Star Trackers tent, to collect medals.
Up next on the track, ladies and gentlemen, will be the finals of the under 13 boys 100 meters. The meet record 12.30 seconds, set back in 2014 by Nathan Burrows. In lane number 1, we have Darren Ayton of Phoenix Track. In lane 2, Samson Wells, Spirit of Excellence. In lane number 3, Cohen Campbell, Fast Forward. Avante Lotmore, Grandma Heats is in 4. Nipsey Jones, Team Velocity is in 5. Ashton Roll, Leap of Faith is in 6. Antoine Roll of Leap of Faith runs in 7. And Trey Major, Swift Athletics, runs in lane 8. Clean start, ladies and gentlemen, and already getting out. That is Avante Lotmore of Grand Brahma Heats. Look at him go, ladies and gentlemen. He has pulled away from the field, and he runs 12.05 seconds. New meet record, 12.05 seconds for the under 13 boy Avante Lotmore, 12.03 seconds. Nipsey Jones comes in second, 13.56. Campbell takes third, 13.75. But Grandma Heats, Avante Lotmore, 12.03 seconds. What a blistering time for an under 13 boys.
Attention coaches, attention athletes. This will be the second call. Second call for under 9 and under 11, boys and girls.